Level 5. More Richard Hyde, smug and be cautious.
What's up, hyperdrivers? Welcome to Thursday night Cantina Chat. Hopefully everybody's having a great start to 2025 and a great week. We're here. Most of us are here anyway. We're short a few men today, but we're still going to have the show. We're still going to keep it going. We got my man Frankie in the house to say what's up to him. What's going on, bro?
What's up, buddy? What's up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year to
you, man.
too, Ralph.
You too. Happy New Year, Ralph.
Yes.
Happy New Year, guys.
You guys had a good time?
Yeah.
I chilled out, man. Thank God. That's all I wanted to do was just chill.
Just chill?
Yep. I did the old man route. I was in bed by 10.
By 10?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
no,
man.
I stayed up, but I stayed home and I just chilled out.
I didn't go to bed until like 1 in the morning, and I was trashed. Woo.
Yeah, you were
Yeah,
saying
remember
it
the
in the
text?
chat, like,
Yeah.
I'm gone, boys. I'm gone.
Oh man, yeah. Joe wasn't letting me walk out of there like on my 2 feet. I had to crawl out of that one.
Oh man,
Man, yeah. No, it was a good time though, man. We went to dinner. You know, we hung out at the house. We had lots of drinks, lots of different drinks, and yeah, there was a fireworks show that happened in the backyard. So we just went out back and checked that out. We didn't have to go anywhere. It was good. Good stuff, man.
awesome.
Yeah. So like I said, guys, in the chat, we're short a couple people. Eben is not here today. He had some stuff he had to do, but he may show up. You never know. You know, he likes to pop in like that. And Flex is feeling a little bit under the weather. So hopefully he feels better and soon, and he'll be back for the next episode. On today's show, got a few things planned. Definitely Skeleton Crew. We're going to be talking about lots of cool hot toys, or a cool hot toy that dropped out. And then we also have the 12 Days of Sideshow. We'll talk a little bit about that too.
Yeah.
So that's what we got going on today. Yeah, man. So let's say what's up to everybody in the chat, and then we'll get this ball rolling. I didn't do any advertising today on this, but I'm glad to see we got 27 people here. Starting off with Zena. What's up, Chantel?
I'm thankful people.
Hey, we got Dwayne Otley in the house. What's going on, Dwayne?
Change his icon. I see that.
Yeah.
What does the icon look like?
Ninjas of another or anything. What is it?
Color? I don't know. The icon is right on
okay.
top of it.
Oh, Ninjas of Another Color.
Oh, okay. Len, what's up, man? How's it going?
Len. I do love that picture.
Yeah. Darth Shizzle, what's up, my nizzle?
I like that picture.
Yo.
Been stuck at the VA all day. Oh man. Hopefully
you're good now.
Yeah,
there
man.
we go. Yeah. Feel better.
Diana's in the house. What's up? Happy New Year.
Double D.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Got
Reflect.
Miles in the house.
What's up, Cass?
Miles.
You got Rob Zombie. What's going on, dude? Happy New Year.
Hey.
Justin Jacobs, Nerf Herders.
Always calling us Nerf herders.
And I hope it never changes.
Yep.
Yeah, right.
Keep it that way.
1/7 decimal to Nate. What's going on, bro?
What up? What up?
What up?
Scotty. Happy New Year, bro.
Yeah, there he is.
Hey, hope he feels better.
The sound man.
Sick last week.
Got Mar in the house. What's going on?
Mar.
Okay.
Like the beach, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Brandon H. What's going on, dude?
Brandon
Hey.
doesn't have the worst team in the league.
Hey, said no one I haven't seen in a long time. DCJRST 10. What's going on, dude? Hola, amigos.
Nice.
That's a cool picture.
Yeah.
Buckeye Steve.
And am I caught up? I think I'm caught up.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Are you?
I
You
think.
sure are. Look at that shit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did it.
Look at you
And in
go.
record time. And in record time,
Yeah.
man.
And
Now we
we're
got
at 42 now, too. Jeez.
Yep.
If you're just walking in, we haven't really started the show yet. We're just getting caught up. Hope everybody had a good and safe Happy New Year. And I hope that you had a great Christmas. I think we did talk. We had the show after Christmas. So we didn't even skip a beat this year. This is the first time in the 9 years I've been doing YouTube that I didn't stop for Christmas and
Yeah.
New Year's, you know?
Now I wonder, does Christmas fall on Thursday this year?
I don't know.
And that would be Christmas and New Year's on Thursday.
Yeah, if it does, then I'm definitely not shooting on those days.
Yeah. He's
me
gonna
look
be
real
It
quick.
gone.
does.
It
It
does?
is on Thursday.
Yeah, it does.
It's on
Okay.
Thursday.
Okay.
One show on a Wednesday or something.
Yeah, we
we'll
might
have
have
to
to
Something.
move it up one.
Or we just all pile up on Spice Runners.
Yeah, that would be good.
Trash their house.
The day after Christmas or the day after New Year's. Well, actually, that would be New Year's Day.
No, I think we should trash their house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just crash their house.
Yeah, we'll just crash Evans on that Friday.
True. Hey,
Hey,
Michelle.
Michelle.
Hey.
All right, man. We had a good 2024. I took some stats, so I figured I'd share with you guys.
Yeah.
Here we go. So we finished off the year just shy of 70,000 subscribers. It was like 69.8, I think, is where we were at that point.
Good number.
We went up 23,000 subscribers in 2024
Nice.
and 16.7 million views.
Wow.
The top video, can you guys guess what the top video was?
Had to
one
be
of your
grievous. You had to be raging on something.
Yeah,
Nah.
one of your rants.
No?
Was it?
Nah.
You need to up your rants.
I guess so. The top video was Walter Combs' house tour.
Oh, yeah. I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah.
The first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I
then
can see
followed by the Vader costume.
Wow. And the Vader costume was just
That's
very
recent.
recent.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. The top short was the MegaCon cosplay video that I did.
Okay.
Okay.
And then we also had the behind the scenes backstory about the Sandcrawler. That one did pretty good too.
All right.
Well, I think the Ewok helped that MegaCon video.
Yeah, I think so. Remember it that way. It's because that was what was on the cover.
She was cool though. I talked to her for a little bit.
Yeah. And then the top live show. Which one do you think that one was?
We had was that with Paul?
Paul. Yeah, it was the interview.
Yeah.
With Paul.
Yeah. Had to be Paul.
Yeah. So that was the stats, man. So
You got to get him back on, man.
yeah.
Yeah. Talk
Cool,
about
dude.
the future of his character. Maybe is he coming back? What's going on? You know.
Yeah, you
That needs-
caught-
we need to get that on a shirt.
You're
George
welcome,
cost me
Scott.
money. George cost me money.
It wasn't
George
just-
made me do it.
that was a team effort. That was Eben. All right. If we really analyze the Vader costume, you know, yes, I did the video on it, but Eben enabled me, which then allowed me to enable you.
Mhm.
So
Yeah,
Just
they're not privy to that chat.
yeah.
It did start in the chat, and it did
It
start.
did. Evan was like, "Yo, I just got," and then we're like, "What?" And George
Because he even
jumped on
said,
it,
"I don't know," and he's like, "Well, I got a code for you."
And then that
I was
was
like-
it.
Done. Absolutely.
Yep, that is
Yeah.
true. It was a joint effort.
Yep.
So we could all blame Eben.
He is a big enabler,
Welcome back.
especially
Ian.
that on Spice Runners, he goes down the list like, "What did you get this week? What did you get this week?" So you're seeing everybody's stuff, and you're like, "Dude, he's pushing it."
He does it very low key too, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Whereas like I got my video that's dedicated to whatever it is I'm talking about. I'm like, yeah, man, you can get this discount code over here. You can buy this over here. I'm always doing
Yeah.
stuff like that. Evan's like, this looks really cool, right?
Yeah.
Don't you want it? I got a discount code.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, I love Evan. I saw him just before I went to Joe's house. I want to
Nice.
drive up there to go check him out. Yeah. So it was fun, man. What else we got going on? So what we got to what we're going to be let's talk about what we're going to be doing in 2025. So
Okay.
some of this stuff is going to be happening with the Spice Runners also. So we have MegaCon coming up in February. Now, MegaCon is turning out to be not a big Star Wars event this year.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to be going on the weekend anymore. I think Eben isn't either. The plan now is that we're going to do, I think, Thursday and Friday, and then we're going to do Disney on Saturday. And do
All right.
Be a
either
lot less crowded.
Yeah, right. Might be.
Might be because I've
God,
seen some
man.
videos.
Good
I've been
Lord.
seeing some videos as of late, and it's like, bro, everybody in the world is there.
Dude,
Yeah.
Saturday's so bad.
I don't know how crazy it's gonna be. The odd thing about MegaCon is that I bought the VIP pass, right? I bought it back in March, and so when I found out that that there wasn't going to be a lot of the Star Wars actors that were showing up, I felt like I got gypped, But then I found out you can take and actually get a refund on the VIP pass.
Oh,
If you didn't want to go, you can cancel up to like January. I think it was 12th. I think is the final date.
that's not bad.
No, it's not. But I went to go look at that, and then I realized I never got a confirmation email that I got the tickets. Right.
Okay.
So then I hit them up, and apparently they refunded me the money back in April, and I didn't even realize it. So,
Oh, damn.
I mean, good thing I called, right?
It's been almost
You
a
still
year.
got the ticket for Thursday and Friday, though, right?
Yeah, I got press passes.
Yeah.
It's got to be because of Celebration.
But imagine if I didn't know that, right? And I go to MegaCon, we have full Star Wars cast there ready for me to go see, and then I don't have my pass. I'm like,
Yeah, that would have been sucky.
That would have been bad. There would have been a rant on that one.
For real, there would have been, because you would have driven up and spent some money. Ooh, no.
Yeah.
But I think you're right, Frankie. Celebration is coming this year, so I think they're trying to save some of those Star Wars people for Celebration in Japan.
True. True.
What it is just logistically and
it's easier.
scheduling.
So we got May the 4th. That's still going down. If you guys want to come to that should be fun. We usually go to Disney World and hang out there for at Galaxy's Edge. So that's always a good time.
Hit the cantina, do a few rides.
Yeah.
Steal some lightsabers.
See whatever collectibles are out that day.
Yeah.
You got to see which hotel I'm going to get for that one. But that's always a good time. You're going to try to make that
ride
one?
with Flex. You can get a ride with Flex and get a view of the surrounding area too.
There you go. You can do that.
Take a tour of, the suburbs of Orlando and see what's for sale for homes.
Yeah.
Where the local Chick-fil-A is,
Mm-hmm.
We have a D23 event that's coming down this way too.
Oh,
Really?
what, in Orlando?
Mm-hmm.
Really? This year?
Yeah, I don't think it's the bigger one. I think it's the smaller because now they're doing two shows. So one in Orlando and one in Anaheim. But that's going to happen in August. So
are they going to have it at the park or in the vicinity of the parks?
I think it's going to be at the Coronado is where it's going to be at. I mean, the hotel's already sold out.
Yeah.
Wayne, that's awesome. So hopefully we'll get to see you there. Last year was a lot of fun, man. We managed to make it all the way through the night. You gonna come this time, Ralph?
I'm going to try to make it this time. Yeah. If something doesn't come up with the family, I'll be there. If not, it's family. What can you do? If not, I definitely want to try to make that D23 with you. If you hit it, I'm pretty sure you would, you and Evan. So
I'm definitely gonna go. Yeah,
maybe we could get some press passes.
Yeah, it'd be dope if we could do that.
Yeah. How much are tickets now?
I don't know. I don't even think they've gone up for sale yet. So I just found out about it. I found out I think it was like a little under a month ago.
Okay.
What usually happens at those?
They usually give you previews of what's coming out, like in the TV and some cinematic stuff. They have usually on display some of the costuming and some of the ships and stuff like that. There's vendors there selling stuff.
Talk about what's coming from the parks, what's going on.
What's coming from the parks. They usually have actors that show up and they're promoting whatever film, Disney product film that they're doing or TV show. I mean, I did go to the 2019 one. That one was pretty big. I mean, you had the cast of Frozen, you had the cast of the Star Wars films, you had the Eternals, you had Tom Holland, you had Chris Pratt, you had everybody there. The Rock was there, and the whole room is packed.
Yeah.
Is it like a con too? Do you have a meet and greet or anything?
I don't
get
remember like a
autographs
meet
or
and greet. No, I don't recall if they were meet and greets for signatures. I just remember.
I think D23 is more similar to like San Diego Comic-Con or New York. More like San Diego Comic-Con than New York Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Like
more
about
just like this is what's coming. This is what's coming. This is what's coming, and then that's it. And then you're out with the vendors, and they got some displays on Disney products and also what's coming out. I
Right.
remember in 2019, that was the first time I saw Iron Studios. They were way in the back and like very far where the vendors were, and they had the Sentinel statue of the X-Men. I'm like, what the hell is this? But that was way back then, And then
Yeah.
they started getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, I mean, you get to meet a lot of cool people too. A lot of influencers are there. But especially if you can lock in that room where they're going to be talking about the parks, some of the actors, and it's a really cool experience.
Hmm. Yeah. So we'll see if we could do that.
Yeah.
And then there's Rebel Scum Con in Texas. That's something else. That's a more of a Star Wars event there. I don't know yet if I'm going to do that. I'm looking into seeing costs and that's a little closer to you, Frankie. It may be easier for you to get to.
Which one?
Rebel. It's in Texas. It's in.
Yeah, San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Yeah.
So
that's
unless you're gonna come,
that's like 8 hours.
It's like 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's not too bad. Yeah,
well,
Watto is
7 if there's no cops.
Watto is asking if we've been to Celebration. I know you have, George. I have.
I haven't.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
When was the last one you went to?
Anaheim. It was 2018 or 2019.
No, 2019 was Chicago.
2019 was Chicago. Then Anaheim was 2020.
Yeah, I think it was the following year.
2020, the year that Kenobi came out. 2021.
Oh, okay. So maybe 2 years after that.
Yeah.
Because I think they canceled 2020 because of
because of COVID. That's right. Yeah. So 2021. That was the one I went to.
Yeah, I went to 2019 as well. That one was really cool.
Yeah. No, I love that celebration.
19 was so
one that
cool
happens
because
in Chicago.
Huh?
There's another one that happens in Chicago. It's for Star Wars. Is it CCC3 or something?
No, that's the Tennessee one, right? CCC.
No, that's ICCC.
Yeah.
No, there's another one that happens in Chicago. That
C2E2.
Is it C2E2?
I think it's C2E2. Yeah.
Okay.
That's a pretty good comic book
con
and everything.
Con too. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
yeah.
big,
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, that has a lot of people go there, and there's a lot of artists and a lot of writers as well as actors, and you could get signatures there. Not too many presentations. There are a few of them, but not too many of those.
Right.
But that's a big con. I mean, that's I think that's bigger than MegaCon.
Yeah, it's
what I understand.
Yeah. It's big.
Yeah,
and it's in Chicago. Plenty to do. Like I mean, if you can dodge all the lead, there's a lot to do.
Yeah, if you don't get jumped with your collectibles on the way home to the hotel. Yo, man, how much you want for that hat and that statue?
What's up, Jose?
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I'm gonna have to wait for Celebration to come back to the U.S. for me to go. I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna be able to make Japan.
No, I really think they should do a Celebration in Orlando. It's time. The last time they did that, Carrie had just died. Episode 9 was coming out that year, and the the Orlando area lends itself because of the parks.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking about Disneyland. I'm talking about Disney World, where we got a lot more square footage. You got tons of parks. You got 4 parks, huge parks at that. And they should have brought back the hotel for maybe something like that, or just just for the weekend or something like that. That would have been really cool if you have, let's say, Celebration and you can stay at the Star Wars hotel and they bring it back just for a limited time. That'd be really cool. Yeah,
but I mean, how many days do you get to stay at the Star Wars hotel? Like 2?
I got 2. Yeah.
Yeah. So you wouldn't be the con lasts 4 days.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That would be an expensive idea. Although when on May 4th, when we went with the first time, people were staying at the hotel.
Yeah.
And coming to the event. I was
like, I remember that. People were staying at the hotel and going to the park.
I gotta admit, I was a little bit jealous. Even if it wasn't like, the Star Wars I enjoy, I still would have liked to have gone in there and see it.
Because once you leave the park, you're still at the hotel and you're still Star Wars out. I think that's the day of the parade.
Yeah.
You get dressed up in whatever Star Wars-ish costume you have.
They were all suited up. Yeah. That was something that I didn't see at the last May 4th that we went to this past year.
Yeah.
There wasn't as many people dressed up like the year before. You had people dressed up in Mando costumes and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
There was still some of it, but just not as much. But
Some people go all out. Some people are very creative on just regular clothing that looks very Star Wars-ish. They let the kids, Jedi it out or Trooper it out or anything like that. But yeah, it's really cool.
yeah.
Never fails. He's ready. He's running for the next Super Bowl.
Waddle saying 20th anniversary of Revenge of the Sith party. You guys were 5 years old then, right? Oh,
I wish, brother.
20 years ago.
Oh man.
32.
Yeah, I remember that night.
Yeah, it was
Took
30.
I took my son. He was 5.
I took the day off.
Yeah,
Go
I
see
took the day off too. I was like, I'm holding because remember back then, seats were first come first serve.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you had assigned seating or anything like that.
Oh, I
and
love
you
it.
had to wait in line for the tickets. You couldn't do it on the phone or anything like that.
No. I bought my tickets like a week in advance for that one.
Oh, you could. Yeah, that
Yeah.
I'm saying, but you had to
You had to
physically
go to
be
the
there.
theater. Yeah, you had to go to
You
the
had to
theater to
physically be there. Yeah.
What's up, Chris?
What up,
Yeah.
buddy? But you couldn't
Chris.
buy it online and say, okay, I'm done. You had
No.
to physically be there to buy the tickets.
Yeah.
And then you come back later on and you get there. Okay, well, where's the line for room 24? Okay, and you're waiting in that line, and then your friends are coming, or your family's coming, and like, okay, I'm in the front. So as soon as we go in, this is where we're going. 3rd row in the middle. Everybody go. Boom. Did we secure it? Yeah, we secured it.
I don't remember if it was like that for that one. It was even with Attack of the Clones. I want to say I bought a whole row because I had a bunch of my friends that we went to go see that one.
Yeah,
But,
we reserved our seats.
yeah.
No, we didn't have that here. Well, in Miami when I was doing it.
Yeah, the theater I went to, we did, and then for Revenge of the Sith, we took the whole day off. We saw the first showing, like
At midnight.
noon. No, we.
Oh, that's right. They let you.
It was Thursday or Friday. I can't remember if it was a Thursday or Friday, but all I remember it was in the morning that we went because it was me and I think it was like 4 of my friends, and we all got like super freaking stoned, and then we went to go see the movie afterwards.
Yeah, but for the Phantom Menace, I remember at least my theater
Now that
was a midnight release. So
Yeah.
you had to be there Thursday. You're all in line. The theater's packed.
Yeah.
And then they let you in, and it's like 11:59. Boom, the movie starts. And you're like, yes.
That was like the last, I guess, traditional,
Midnight
stand in line.
experience.
Yeah.
Yep, because that was what I was at work, and I read in the paper that the tickets were going to go on sale in a couple days, and so I
took
called
that
the
day
theater. I called the theater, and they said yeah, and then I went up there, and there was one person had beat me in line, so I stayed there for 2 days.
Yeah.
But I was lucky because my girlfriend lived like across from the mall, so she would come and sit for me, and I would go to the house, take a nap or take a shower, and then come back.
Yeah. That man, it was hard back then. People don't understand.
But it was fun because I mean that was your earliest experience of like everybody that liked it too.
With the
those
fandom,
are the diehard ones, right?
Yeah.
So then you're sitting there and we're playing big thing that we did was playing Star Wars Trivia Pursuit. We had a little contest going.
Yeah.
Waddle says he headed to Toys R Us right after the movie.
Oh yes. Oh, for us, the Toys R Us
and
was
doing that too.
I think a few days prior than the movie release, like the month before, you'd see all the figures popping in, and you're like, "Where the hell is it? Oh, who is this?" And you're learning names.
I didn't go to Toys R Us. I had just learned about Master Replicas because it was Attack of the Clones was when I first learned about Master Replicas, and I think I bought the Count Dooku lightsaber at that point. I think I had the Dooku and maybe the Yoda at that point. But then Revenge of the Sith came out, and that was like what I was focused on. I was focused on that and Kotobukiya's what was it? The I forgot what they called it. The Force Unleashed or something like that. It was like a leashed statue line.
Yeah, the one that I think Frankie has.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was getting those.
I would go on to I don't think it was Big Bag Toy Store either. It was another site that I went to at that point. And I bought like a wave. I just like went in there and bought every figure.
Give me the wave, done.
Yeah, give me the whole thing. And then it waited like a few months, and this big box shows up with all these figures in there. I was like, this is the way to do it, man.
Yeah. Zena says we didn't have reserved seating in my theater either. waited for hours and hours in line just to get a ticket. Then again, the day of the movie, to get good seats. Yeah, that's exactly how it was, man.
It
That's
was
cool.
actually it was fun.
It was
It was
fun. You
actually
got to
pretty
meet
fun.
people, and you sometimes I would bump into people in the line that I had seen before. I known them, but we didn't know we were one of us. We were, part of the same tribe. Like, yo, I know you. You work with me. Yeah, man. I'm on the third floor, and you start talking. You're like, okay, okay, you're a fan because you're in the line. Literally, you took the day off just to buy the tickets 3 months before, and you're in
Yeah.
a line. I mean, it's a long ass line, and you know, like which theater has a THX sound, which has
Yeah.
the biggest seating, and you're
Yeah.
like, okay, so this is the one that I want to be in. I want to be in room 24. What time is that at? It's all 11:59. They're like, all right, perfect.
What I
Yeah.
liked the most about it was because, like I said, that takes a different level of fandom, right? So then those
Yeah.
are the ones that are in the theater when it's first playing, and that's the show you want to be at because it's going to be the loudest, because it's going to be the ones that are laughing, the
Exactly.
ones that are like excited, and then
Yeah.
something cool happens, like
Yeah.
everybody's in.
Yeah, I posted just recently a video of the theater in Paris. I don't know how it went a little bit viral. I got 15,000 likes, but I got a whole bunch of people. I think over 300 some comments. Some people are like,
That
I
was a
never
big
want to be
theater.
in a theater like that where people are just loud and stuff. But
No,
literally, when you're there and the
it's
John
fun.
Williams song comes, well, excuse
Yeah.
me, the Century 20th Fox logo pops up, the horns start playing. You're excited. The theater's going
Yeah.
nuts.
I
People
mean, you're not
waving
going there to
lightsabers,
see
and
the
that's it.
movie, but if
Yeah,
you're going to that first showing, you're going for the experience more. You're going for the
correct.
experience.
Yeah, people were
Go see it
cosplaying
again
when
afterwards.
cosplaying wasn't a thing yet.
Yep.
And you were like taking pictures with everybody. And then once the crawl started,
Yeah.
everybody shut up.
Yeah.
That was it.
It's so much fun doing that. I miss that
Yeah.
experience.
Yeah, that I do.
Really, I
Wonder
think
if
the
we'll get
last
that
time I've
back.
experienced that in a theater was Avengers, when
Endgame.
Endgame.
America picked up the hammer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The freaking
Like
place went
that,
nuts.
everybody was like going nuts.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
was great.
That's true. That's true. I remember that.
That's the last time I remember it being like that. Because now everybody, when it comes out, everybody wants to be the first one to go see something.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily the biggest fans. They just want to be they just want to do what's most popular at that moment.
I got
So
invited to go see, when I was still running No More Mutants, I got invited to go see Spider-Man, the last one, No Way Home or whatever it
Mhm.
was.
Mhm.
And it was just a presser. So literally just guys from press are there. And they gave me a press pass and everything. There were like 7 guys in a theater. It was IMAX and everything. Nobody cheering. I'm seeing, the 3 Peters together. I'm seeing when they're revealing. Nobody's cheering. Nobody's excited. It
Yeah.
was the biggest letdown experience that I ever had. Now, mind you, when they offered me to go see Endgame, I'm like, no, I'm seeing it with everybody else. I'm sorry, I'm paying for my ticket. Don't worry about it. And it was just totally different. I'm like, I never want to do a presser because of that. But I wanted to see it because I knew there was possibly the 3 Peters. I'm like, I want to see that. I shouldn't have
Mm.
gone. I should have gone with everybody else.
Would love it. Would love it just
So-
like that when Captain America picked up the hammer. Yeah.
I wish we could have those experiences again, like relive that.
I
Yeah,
hear
that
you.
was just a reason to go see the movie again, Diana.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear it. You're like, no, I got to go back and watch it now.
You have to go see it again. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I saw Phantom Menace in the theaters. I don't know how many times, and exceeding 10. I think Attack of the Clones, I saw 2 times or maybe 3 times.
Yep.
And Revenge of the Sith. With Revenge of the Sith, we saw it first thing in the morning. And again, I went with my friends, which was fine. I had a good time with them. But one of my friends is extremely antisocial, and he doesn't like being in crowds. He wants to be able to hear the movie. So when we went to go see Revenge of the Sith, it was an early morning viewing on a Friday, I think it was, or I want to say Friday because I don't think they did the Thursday showing at that point. So it was Friday, and there was nobody in the theater. It was us essentially. So we had a good time. I got to hear the whole thing. We talked about it afterwards and had that experience, but you didn't have that same experience like I had when I saw Attack of the Clones and Yoda pulled out his lightsaber, and you thought it was a sporting event, man.
Yeah,
Everybody was-
When Yoda came out,
Yeah.
Attack of the Clones. I mean, shoot, I even remember buying tickets to go see the Water Boy, just to see the trailer, because that was a trailer. That was a movie that the trailer for the Phantom Menace was attached to.
Oh yeah, there was that too. There was that. The only way we're going to see the
That
trailer.
was the only way, and then
movie.
we didn't have a way to see it online or anything like that. And I remember my friend somehow got it, and he burned it on a disc for me, and I had to put it in the laptop and put the display, just to see it. That's the way, and we were analyzing frame by frame by frame, just to see, what was going on.
It was
Especially
fun.
that we hadn't had Star Wars for years.
Right.
I mean, the only thing we had was Shadows of the Empire and a few games and a few books, and that was it. We didn't have anything. And the Star Wars Insider magazine, remember that?
Yeah.
Yep.
I still have like issue 24 to 50 inside my closet in there.
Oh yeah, I was subscribed to that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a fun stuff, man.
That was good times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were.
All right. Back on memory lane. What do we got to look forward to for Star Wars in 2025?
Yeah.
All right.
They're wrapping up the Skeleton Crew. We got 2 more episodes left. We'll talk about that, I guess, in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Andor season 2 is coming out April 22nd.
Yes.
So I'm looking forwed to that one.
Looking forward to that one.
Young Jedi Adventures. I haven't seen Young Jedi Adventures.
I lost you there for a second.
Oh, you still got me?
Yeah, I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
You just froze for a second.
Okay.
But Andor season 2, April.
Yeah, Andor season 2, April 22nd. We got Young Jedi Adventures. I have not yet seen season 1 yet. My daughter really didn't get into that one at all.
Are those cartoons or
cartoons? I think I want to watch it, but I don't know. It's like I don't know if I'm gonna be.
But it's cartoon. It's not like
yeah. They were talking about like on the level of like gummy bears. Like
Scooby Doo
as a kid, but it's not for me at the moment. But season 2, part 2. So they broke up season 2, I guess, and that's coming out this year at some point. It's the beginning of 2025. We also got Star Wars Visions. That comes back for volume 3 this year.
Oh, really? Okay.
And then Star Wars Celebration, April 18th through the 20th.
That's going to be
the big things. Yeah.
That's going to be the big weekend, and then they'll probably give you they'll hold some news from Celebration, and they'll probably give you a new trailer at D23 for Mandalorian or something like that.
I hope so, man. But we're not going to get the Mando movie this year.
No.
Which
hopefully we could get a trailer or clip, especially there, because you're surrounded by people and they're trying to promote everything, and they're doing this literally for the stockholders, just to bring up that stock number. Like, hey, we got all this coming down the pipe.
Right.
It's principal photography is already finished, right?
I think so. Yeah. I'm dying to go to see Star Wars in the movie theater. I'm really enjoying Skeleton Crew, but like especially after this week's episode, I feel like if this was a movie, I wouldn't feel so bad about this episode, But I did feel like there wasn't much going on, really. I mean, there's some character movement, but yeah, I'll get to that in a minute. I just feel like a lot of these TV shows could benefit more from being a 2-hour movie, 2.5-hour movie, maybe 3 hours.
You think they're going to release Revenge of the Sith back in the theater this year?
Oh, that would be cool, especially
it's the
20th year anniversre.
Yeah.
I saw somebody
a popcorn cup. I need a popcorn thing for my
a Vader one for sure.
That would be dope.
Yeah. Somebody was already saying, hey, it's what is it? The first sequel movie's 10th year anniversary this year. Like, what? Nah, not watching that.
That's Craig.
Yeah.
That's Craig.
Yeah, that's Craig.
That's his new channel.
So that's our buddy Craig. So that's his new channel. You all check it out.
That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, check it out, man.
He's got great skits.
Old as fuck. Look who's talking, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Craig, I showed George your picture.
Yeah, man. Sitting on the throne. Oh, man. Anyway, yeah. All right, man. Let's get into some collecting, and then we can get on to the Skeleton Crew in the end, in case people haven't watched it yet and don't want to be spoiled. All right.
Already looking at that collectible.
And we got screenshots for the Skeleton Crew this week. Thanks to
All
Frankie.
right.
Thanks to Frankie for stepping up for that one. Thanks, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's see if you got the screenshot.
There's Craig's channel, you guys. Give him a sub.
There you go.
Screen.
Gaffy stick.
All right, here we go. Start off with the 12 Days of Sideshow.
That did look good.
I like this.
Yeah,
Oh, I love that picture.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I may get this.
Oh, that's where's Sideshow?
The Sideshow, yeah.
Dude, that's cool.
Yeah. 24 by 18.
I told George about this. It's kind of interesting that so I'm reading the books, right?
Mhm.
And this in the book, they actually come in from the ceiling.
Really?
Yeah, they enter through the ceiling. Yeah.
I do wish he had his lightsaber lit when he came in, and I do wish it was him leading the charge like this image shows.
You know, it is funny though, because when you think about it, what that weapon has become, and just the whole, the whole thing with the lightsaber and the way it's introduced in the movie is kind of funny. you know, Luke that has no idea what it is and just turning it on. And even him, like, how did he know how to turn it on?
Yeah.
True. Yeah, right.
Meanwhile,
meanwhile,
the kid in the show had the pummel side up. I mean, down.
He's a kid, though, man.
Yeah, I get it.
He's a kid.
Like, I'll give it to little Puerto Rican Ralphie in space.
How much is this going for?
It's not priced out yet.
Really?
Yeah, I like the idea of a larger size paper because, I got issue with a preoccupation with size, but 250 made, 100 of the canvas one. I like canvas too. So Justin Jacobs was talking about that he didn't have this lit up. I think this is Rogue One. I don't think this is.
Okay, that's not a New Hope.
I don't think it's a New Hope.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Jason wants to know if Vader's fly is open.
I don't know.
It does look a little bit like a moose knuckle.
This is nice. It is one of the cooler reveals this week from Sideshow.
Yeah.
What else we got? We got this. Let's go to this. Let's go to this in a second.
Hey, that was nice.
No, we're gonna go back.
We're gonna
go back to it because I was already prepared. I was already prepared.
We're going back to the other ones. The other one's gonna lead into a much longer conversation.
Yeah.
We'll go this one here.
All right, Megamind.
This did look really cool, though.
It does look cool.
He has a long head, though, in the comic.
Dude. Oh man.
He does.
Man.
He did. You seen Thrawn in the comic?
Hold on a minute. Hold on.
Bring it out.
He's gonna bring out the freaking comic.
I ain't fucking worried about the comic.
You're gonna bring the cover out?
No, I'm trying to see because I can't remember. Yeah. There's no big ass forehead, bro. Original Thrawn.
Yeah, make him bigger. Make Frankie bigger.
Okay, I see Luke.
No big ass forehead.
Yeah.
Oh, that picture.
The original.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's the book, bro.
The first printing and the original of Thrawn.
I hear you, but that's the book.
Okay, I'm just the book. Oh my!
It's probably
the first printing.
You're a Star Wars fan, bro.
Yeah, first printing. That's right.
I love like Frankie whips out. This is the Old Testament.
Were you even born yet?
That's messed up, man.
Had you even seen Star Wars yet when that came out?
Messed up, bro.
I do like this piece. I do like the base
cool.
with the the Empire symbol on it.
Yeah.
But this is a literal bite in my head of the Gentle Giants piece that was Rebels. But I get it. It's quarter scale, which that's the proper scale to do them.
Yeah, but
it does look good. And it's not cartoony.
The other one's cartoony. This one's not. I think this one is going to be more about Heir to the Empire than the cartoon. So I'm pretty. I think because they kind of hinted that there was going to be some swap out parts or additional parts that they didn't show.
Okay.
So we may get the what's the thing called, the Salamari? How's that pronounced?
Yeah.
Salamari.
It's Salamari.
Salamari. Yeah, we may get that. If they throw that in there, I mean,
they'll put the Salamari in there for sure. It makes sense.
So I think this thing is fantastic. I like it a lot.
So, and to that point, if you do, that's really prominent in the books.
Correct. Which you really didn't
have a big ass forehead.
Because in Rebels, they didn't show that.
They didn't show it in the Rebels, but in the comic version of the book, the comic adaptation, because I didn't read the book, it's because, you know, I got issues. I need cartoon pictures, and, you know, I'm of that era that I need visuals.
Yeah. But they did have it in Rebels. They had it, I think, like a graffiti or artwork that he had, and it was, you could see the lizards on there, which is really cool. It was a little nod to it, but they didn't touch on them.
I don't think so. None of these have prices yet, right?
None of these have prices yet, but
yeah, nothing yet.
You think over $1,000?
Or right on 1,000.
So that's quarter scale.
Quarter scale.
That's quarter scale.
Woo.
Yep.
That's a big ass chair.
Yeah.
They have like the lights.
Base needs to light up. The base needs to light up.
The base can light up, and if they put the buttons on the chair to, you know, twinkle and do some stuff,
yeah, that'd be cool too. Cool. Yeah, that needs to happen.
Yeah, he does look very cool.
That chair looks comfortable though.
Sure does.
But you know, he is not the Thrawn from the Ahsoka show.
No,
Jason's not a fan.
Yeah.
We need to bring Jason on for a rant.
12 days of no show.
Yeah.
We need him on here for a rant.
For that arc.
We'll have him on one of these days. Yeah, no, I mean, I agree with him on as far as the reveals go. There were some good reveals though. Like you had what was it, the Loki on throne? That was a real cool.
Loki, another Harley.
Yeah, Harley again. I don't understand why they need another Harley again.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Apparently there's a lot of Harley fans.
Was
there any others? I know. Well, you had Archangel.
Archangel. He said it. He said.
You know, it's Archangel.
Archangel. It's funny. I only know one other person that called it Archangel, and he's another Puerto Rican friend of mine.
You know, we're cut for the same cloth.
But yeah, I mean, I thought some of the reveals were pretty good. I think this is a really nice one. Although they did show this, they teased this like a few months back, right? During Sideshow Con.
I didn't pay attention to it in Sideshow Con.
Yeah. I want to say they did. They did, because that's when I heard about that they were going to do the swap outs. They had this one and they had the Cad Bane, which they didn't show the Cad Bane at all in the 12 days of Sideshow.
Well, not yet. It's not over yet.
That's right. It's not over. True. Good point. So there's that. But yeah, it's probably going to be $1,000 for this piece.
Do you really want to see that Cad Bane?
Yeah.
Well, they ain't going to show it then, because just because you want it, they're just not going to show it.
Well, I can't wait to talk about the show. It's because there's a part of the show that I thought about you right when it happened. I know you know what I'm thinking about, so we'll get to that when we get to it.
All right.
And then we had this, you know.
There.
Dude, that's just a kick in the freaking
bro. Right there. Literally, take that as a screenshot, Sideshow. You can at me. F on right there.
There you go. There.
Look like little kids when you really mean it. Oh.
And I saw comments after this was posted about people who had literally just bought the 1/5 scale, like on eBay.
Yeah, I saw it.
Or they finished paying off their waitlisted item, you know, or they had it on order and it just finally was about to ship, and then they announced this like right after that.
Yeah, they wouldn't even give the credit back for somebody who had put it on their deposit. They wouldn't even give them the deposit back. You know,
hey, at least they made the sabers light up.
No, that's cool. I
that
mean,
is cool, but they should have done that for all of them. They should have done that for the original ones.
Yeah,
you know, it's not like Maul with the metal legs.
I don't know. This thing is a badass piece. I love these pieces.
Yeah, 1 and 2, 1 and 2.
I mean, I haven't gotten rid of mine. I got rid of the other Mythos pieces. I mean, not my originals, but the Kenobi and the what was it? The Emperor, the floating Emperor.
Oh,
and the Anakin. I got rid of those 3. But
Napoleon.
Yeah, Napoleon.
Yeah.
Ooh, hey, Brandalorian, I highly suggest Thursday and Friday. Saturday, you do not want to be keeping up with little kids in that place.
Yeah, it gets very packed.
Yeah, it does.
I've never been before. I have the 1/5 scale of these 2, and I love them. They are great.
Yes, they are statues.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So they were originally 1/5, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And now they're quarter scale.
Yeah, they actually had a picture of the mall 1/5 versus one quarter.
They did on there.
You could see the difference. It's substantial,
right?
And you're like, man, I have them up right here. I wish he was one a quarter, but it's like, come on, man. I mean, that's a kick in the junk. And the thing is, like, you remember, George, I had just moved in and my shelf fell right on top of both of these, my 1/5. I ordered them again. And I got them both 1/5 again. Like, if they would have said something like, hey, this is coming down the pike, even for people who have these on pre-order, because if you recall, the ES, the count of these on the 1/5 is humongous. The count of statues that they made for these. Because you bought, when did you buy that one? Your mall. You bought it a long time ago.
The mall and the mall and the myth and the Ventress, they came in the beginning of 2023. I want to say is when I did those videos.
No, not 23. Had to be more.
When that's when they came in. The
delivered. You mean delivered?
Yeah. I think these were released. I think at the very beginning. It was like the first video I did for 2023. I want to say, but I remember ordering them almost a year prior. So you're talking about 2022.
No, it can't. Okay, wait. Time out. I moved in 2021. You had already gotten it, and Tony had already gotten it. My friend Tony, and I saw his in purpose to tell you that the face of Darth Maul is the image that pops up on my phone when you call. So that was such a long time ago. You can see my freaking rant right there.
Well, it's that, and then that picture. That's
GIF, my friend Tony who got it.
The GIF.
Yeah, the GIF is my friend.
Is that? Oh, that's your friend. I thought
that's my friend Tony who got it, and then mine is right above, right up. No More Mutants, so you can see it. Freaking a-holes. I was just so pissed off.
That Ventress is freaking fire, though.
The Ventress is beautiful. He is not a piece that you ever get rid of.
And then with the saber lighting up, the print's pretty awesome too.
God damn,
hey man, I can't even find my video on that thing. I'm looking for it.
On what?
On the Mythos. Oh, no, there's the Vader was a year ago, so that's 2024.
Hey Ralph, Michelle said let it all out, man.
Oh, I'm getting angry.
There it is. Okay, you're right. 3 years ago.
Told you. So what was the original ES on these? I'm gonna go to Sideshow.
Yeah.
Mall.
3 years ago. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. Time flies.
Yeah.
So let's see. Pre-release.
Especially the older you get.
Right? You got this guy getting slapped.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's your boy.
That's Tony. That's the guy who bought the thing from you.
He's like,
I love that. That's funny.
I mean, Sideshow has to see that this just pisses people off.
Yeah.
The thing is, it's like this. It'd be different, but this isn't the first time they've done this.
It was. I knew this was coming, because they did it with the Vader. So it's like,
right?
Yeah, we knew it.
It's like your planning department needs to do a better job.
So the next one will probably be Yoda.
I mean, really, if you think about it, this kind of makes people second guess what they're buying, because they're like, now they're speculating. They're like, well, they'll probably come out with something else later, so I'm going to hold off.
Mm-hmm.
How many did it make of this sucker?
I want to say it was like 3,500.
I think so. So, and her around that same amount.
Yeah, then they were about the same.
And they were selling. They were still pre-ordering those just recently. Mind you, you did your video in 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's been 4 years. They still haven't gotten rid of them, and then they're like, "Oh, by the way, we got a quarter scale."
Yeah, they did. They took out 4,500 of them all.
Come on, man.
So that's kind of the other thing that kind of surprised me. I mean, Dubak makes a good point. So not everybody's got the space for a quarter scale. And the Asian market. Well, the thing is, the Asian market, their space is space is at a premium in those countries. So you figured they would stick to the smaller scales.
I mean, I have Asajj and Abesta, and I had Maul and Abesta. I could barely fit Maul. His lightsaber at the very top had to be sticking out. It wouldn't even fit. I'm telling you now, the Asajj will not fit in Abesta. Now, mind you, that's not it. I mean, some people want it, but what's the price difference? I'm pretty sure at least
300, right?
This is going to be 1,000 each, at least.
Yeah, they're going to be 1,000 each.
I mean look
at least 300,
what Rex
right?
is going for.
Okay, the Mythos Vader, which now they have four different versions.
Yeah.
So and I think they kept the price the same. I think they moved the price up. They just brought it back up for pre-order. So they made 4,500 of the 1/5 scale version. That's the one that comes with the pop-out parts, the exclusive version. So that's $675 for that one. The exclusive quarter scale version was only 450 of them made, but 1,125. So $1,100 versus $675. So it's a big difference.
Almost double. Well, it'll be double with shipping and taxes.
And it's a big statue already. So I'm assuming that this is going to be in that same range. It's probably going to be $1,100 because the light up features, and it's a very especially the mall. The mall is a very dynamic statue. So the
mall is 23 inches with the original 1/5 with the lightsaber.
Yeah, because that lightsaber sticks up as far as it does. But what I'm saying is that the engineering in keeping a statue, upright, that looks like that is probably a little more work. So
because
that peg needs to be way the hell in there.
Yep,
he is.
It needs to have a pretty good sized peg. Yeah, I think that peg needs, and there's a lot of weight going forward.
Mm-hmm.
So
PCS made this the mall that I want.
Yes, I really want
that thing. And 300 edition size.
Yeah, it's a good edition
size.
That's
it. 300.
That's the way to do it.
And they ain't going to come back later going, oh, you know what? We'll go ahead and make a half scale.
Well, I mean, they did 2 different malls also. It seems like they're all doing 2 of something. Okay. At least theirs are different though, but
it's funny that these people are always making older stuff and not the newer stuff.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
So
I got 36 likes on that comment, middle finger. Crazy.
Yeah.
What's up, Marcel?
I mean, like I saw Santino talk about it too. It's a great looking piece. I'm not going to get rid of my 5th scale because I like the scale. I think it's a good size.
Yeah, but the problem is that they come out with other characters of these mythos. Are they going to do them in the 5th scale, or they're just going to start transferring to the quarter scale? Now your collection won't be complete.
Yeah. Correct. That's like me right now. I would have liked the Kenobi that George has. I would have loved that to be a 1/5 scale, but they're not making it. They're only making it quarter scale now.
But I have to think over half the people are completionists. Yeah, it's going to bug you if you can't complete your collection because they decided to switch sizes.
Yeah, but see, I used to feel like that, like especially when I started seeing the other mythos come out, I didn't like it. Like I really don't like the Emperor at all, and I didn't like the Anakin. The Kenobi was okay, but I didn't like them. So I like those 2, and that's where I'm stopping. I got the original collection. That's good enough for me. So I'm not going
to until we pressure you into it.
See, pressure me. I'm still not going to buy that freaking Emperor again. Fuck that.
No, that Emperor was terrible, bro. I didn't like that Emperor, and you did the review, and it was mixed media. I didn't like it at all.
Yeah, okay. But yeah, so I mean, if you don't already have this piece, then go for the quarter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. So I'm missed if you said it too. Is the 5th scale still available?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry, those will be on Halloween for sale.
Oh, people are buying it right now.
Yeah, and they were going for like $400 at a certain point. I think for like Halloween or something like that. I think the year before last, they're like $400. Get the mythos.
Yeah, they were. It's right. They had them on sale for a while.
A lot of people have been talking about this one. Yeah,
that does go for a lot of money. Yeah.
I was gonna say that thing.
A lot of people want that one again. And I
gotta wonder if that's what's gonna happen next. Are they gonna go now down the original line and then transfer them over to quarter scale?
What else is the Gammy? You already got Kenobi, the Boba Fett, gotcha. Which he looks very similar to any other Boba Fett. He's not way out there. Like the Kenobi was unique. When I first saw him in your room, I was like, "That's really cool."
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I do like the Boba Fett though, because Boba Fett's got that big gun. You don't usually see him with that huge rifle, so that thing's dope. But yeah, the Gammy is the one that everybody really wants.
Hey, don't look at your collection while you're talking about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's looking at it.
That's just bragging and shit. Look at him. He's like, I'm just looking at it.
Yeah, I got all these.
I'm remembering. Yeah. I don't have to remember. It's right there.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it would. When I saw this announcement, my first thought is that it's just evaluating everything that I have in there. But like you said, it makes me wonder, like, should I take and buy this right now or just wait? Because it's probably going to drop like a rock later. Like people are already selling them all to get the new one. They're trying to sell it for under retail.
Yeah, they're giving it away.
Mm-hmm. Well, dude,
really?
I saw the Mythos Vader, not the exclusive one, but the regular one for $450, man.
Yeah.
You know, not too
and
long ago, I think it was over 1,000.
Yeah, and the thing is that the secondary market is actually hurting as well.
Yeah.
So then you have stuff like this, which is even building upon that. It's killing it. But they don't care about that. I get that, but they should care about the collectors who have the 4,500 people that they wanted to buy the regular 1/5 mall. They should have cared about them. They should have said, you know what?
I just think you should announce it ahead of time if that's what your plan was.
Yeah.
You know, like Tweeterhead does the same thing. They got a 6 scale and they got a quarter scale that they release.
Yeah.
And they
And
do
people make the choices.
You make the choice.
Yeah.
You know.
And maybe your pocket can't afford that. Maybe your room size can't afford that. You make the decisions after, from there.
But in my experience with statues, anytime they make the exact same piece in 2 different scales, the smaller scale suffers in price. You're better off just waiting and you'll get it cheaper later.
Oh, yeah.
So, so that's it. I mean, my prediction on the next one is Yoda. Yoda's going to be the next one they're going to do. It's because that one seemed to be very popular. It sold out pretty quickly. Or I think it sold out. Is it waitlisted? Is Yoda still there? So you're going to check it out right now. Yoda.
And I didn't like that Yoda.
I did. I like that one. I didn't like the price.
Yeah, I mean, he's like this big. He's waitlisted. He's like that big.
When I was at Joe's,
was it?
He was
yeah. 600? The rest is all base.
Yeah, he's waitlisted.
Yeah.
So that means, they only made 400 of the. See, the Yoda had a much smaller edition size.
Yeah. Show that one.
Here.
Yep.
Much smaller edition size. 800 of the regular one, 400 of the exclusive. So this one, I don't see this one coming back from the wait list.
I don't like that hair.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it because of that.
I like this piece.
I don't like the hair.
It has
I do remember that. Yep.
This is the thing that bothered me. He was this big. If you see the unboxing video, he's like that big.
Really?
Yeah.
He's super tiny.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was just at Joe's house and I saw a quarter scale Yoda. Looked incredible. Very good looking piece, right? But dude, it's this small.
Yeah.
You know?
So what I'm hearing is you guys are judging him by his size, is what I'm hearing.
Damn straight. You know what I'm doing? I think I said it during the show. I'm measuring it by the amount of plastic I get in the character.
You're not even taking Yoda's advice, and you're judging him against his own.
I'm judging him. Told me that statue cost $1,000 for this tiny thing. Now. I was like, what the hell, man?
So that was pre-marketing by Lucasfilm. Don't judge people by size. Pay whatever it is.
So that's this one.
I don't think they're ever going to do Hondo.
Right? That would be awesome.
The one I really wanted to see was the Mythos Mace Windu that the brothers did.
Oh yeah. There's so many other Mythos pieces, and I got confirmation from people that used to work at Sideshow and whatnot that those sketches exist, that they have constant work for that stuff.
Yeah.
And instead of doing that, which that would definitely get collectors buying.
Yep.
They
got to rinse and repeat.
And and get people upset. So I don't know.
If they would have done the Mace, if one of the 12 days of Christmas was the Mace Windu and these were not coming, people would be ecstatic. It'd be pre-order day number 1. People will be like, that's what I need in my collection. And if they would have given you the 1/5 and 1/4 scale option at the same time, it'd be great, because then you're like, well, I got some 1/5. That's perfect. That's all I need. Or you know what? I started doing the quarter scale. I could do that.
There's a Patreon group that I'm in, and what those guys do, for the next month, they have you pick which male character, female character, which anime, and several other things. Which one do you want? And they give you several options to choose from. Then when you pick that, then they give you like 6 different poses. Which pose do you want? And then that's what they model.
Nice.
And there's a lot of people in that group, so they get good votes on it. And I think that's the way to do it, because then you really get what you want.
All right, Marcel's question. Random question for the panel. Should they have polled the community on making these larger scale editions? Would that have changed your opinion on this move? Would that have been better? I mean, honestly, the Vader sold out. You know, the quarter scale or the exclusive quarter scale. So the community spoke. They bought it.
Yeah.
So it's the right move for them. So I mean,
financially, yeah. I would rather they have done a poll, but yeah, their poll was Vader. If people buy this, we continue. If people don't buy this, okay.
Yeah, that's basically how they did that. I mean, I get upset when I see something sell out. Like for instance, the Columbia Darth Vader boots, right? I still really much like those. You know, those things are $1,200 on eBay.
Oh, God.
$1,200 fucking dollars. Those things were $200 at Columbia. They're $1,200 to buy on eBay, right?
That's ridiculous.
But it's like, and I look at that, I'm like, that's fucking nuts. Why do I got to pay $1,200? You know why I got to pay $1,200? It's because a bunch of other fools paid $1,200 for that. So, I can't argue with that at that point. I'm like, that's what it's worth.
I mean, that's one of the things that it's the truth of it is how much is something worth, whatever somebody's willing to pay for it. Correct. I mean, that's what it boils down to.
Yeah,
because otherwise it's either going to sell or it's just going to sit there.
Exactly.
Yep. Exactly. That's what your collection is worth. It's what you're willing to pay for it. And to me, like some of these pieces are priceless to me. I am so glad that the Yoda versus the Clone Trooper is not a mythos, because I would be pissed as hell if they made that guy bigger. Because I'd be like,
they may make it again.
Yeah, they may.
Is that there's nothing that would this
off
just
the table
the stage for is that there's nothing that's off the table. Anything that they've already made, they've already re-released that Hulk versus Wolverine that took forever to sell out. That was several years, at least 4.
That was sitting there. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised
that away
if they removed the paint and just repainted some of those.
Yeah,
from back in the day, because they have just the statues laying there. Nobody's buying them.
Give you a brown suit, red Hulk.
Yeah, exactly. They changed it up a little bit. I think it was.
They did.
Gray Hulk and a brown suit. I think
it's Gray Hulk and brown suit. Yeah,
right.
80s.
So they just re-released it. So nothing is off the table for them to do, and it's just what it is. But you're listening to somebody that's been collecting for 10 plus years. Right. For people that are just getting into this, that missed out on those things, I can see why you're excited about it. And I don't want it to like, you come see me and then you're like, don't do that. It's because that's ruining it for us old timers. I mean, you got to enjoy it too. So, it's good for people who haven't gotten it that they get something like this. This is really awesome. So it's like I got two beings living inside me right now. Like one of them is like, for everybody that didn't get this guy, get it. It's badass. But for other people, I feel bad for us. It's because we're getting hosed because of it.
But they really do need to make characters that are not the norm.
Out.
There's so many characters in the Star Wars universe that are actually likable. I don't understand why they're not making them.
Like I'm happy they made the Grand Admiral Thrawn. That was nice because that's a character that usually doesn't get any love. We've clamored for it, and now that because he got the spotlight in the Ahsoka show, they're making him. Okay, that's awesome. That's what I want to see. It doesn't have to be, another Batman, another Wolverine, another Wolverine. Give us different characters.
But okay, Marcel's comment right there about the art gallery, and it would be criminal. That it exists there too. Like if you go to Acme, Sideshow, Bottleneck Galleries, I forgot what the other one was. There's the fine art one that comes to the cons too. They all sell the exact same image, larger, smaller, on a different material. This one has the artist maybe did a little bit of a retouch to it, but it's the exact same image. They just reprinted it, and they added something a little bit more, made possibly, which makes it a new edition. That I'm okay with more. But sometimes it's the exact same image and it's being sold by all of these companies with a different edition size on a different piece of paper. And then they just say, this is a new edition. It's not. It's the same work. And it's even worse there because they're just, printing these things off of their local HP printer, and where, for me, I don't have a printer like that. I got to go take it to a print shop. And they charge like, $60, $70 for a print like that for me to do it. Meanwhile, you got Bottleneck Gallery selling these art prints for like $40, and everybody's like, limited edition. I just saw Sideshow release one that was on Bottleneck that sold out on Bottleneck. It supposedly was gone, but it's on Sideshow site. Exact same art.
Yeah.
Little better not freaking be that Boba Fett that I've
I don't know.
busted my ass fucking getting.
Yeah.
I've gotten lucky once in a while when I was running the old account that, I had artists and I would talk to them quite often. They would send me the high-res version. So, I mean, like high-res megapixels. And I was like, this is a legit file that if I get it printed, perfect, dude. I never had to go buy those. And that's where some of my, like, metal posters have come from, But I haven't given those files out. But it's like, yeah, they just, like you said, they reprint and they change something, they tweak it, and that's it. Like, I have a poster behind Magneto over there. You can barely see it. The artist sent me the file. It literally has Wolverine smoking the cigar. That Marvel said, no, you got to take out the cigar. And he has his finger like this, and they kept it like that, but they don't have the cigar. I'm the only one that has a cigar picture because the artist said, no, this is what I submitted. I'm like, yes, give me that one.
Yeah.
Where's that in your house exactly?
Huh?
Where's that at exactly?
Right between Magneto and the Sentinel. It's back there. I got to hang it.
Okay. Just keep it there when I come visit.
Yeah, over here.
Nah, yeah. I mean, that's why I prefer, especially with the art, to buy it from the artist, like buying the art from Marcel, because it's gonna be that's it. That's the only one being made, or the run, the run that he makes,
Yeah.
So I mean that I prefer, over anything else. Like when we go to the cons and you get to meet the artist.
Yeah,
those are situations there where I feel it becomes a little more personal. But when I buy art from Sideshow, like Vader that we just saw right there, I love it. I do want it. It's awesome. But I guarantee you, like, once the thing sells out, I probably will see it again on Acme's site, or I'll see it someplace else.
But you know how you can make it special? If you take it to the con, you find the artist, and you said, you know what, make me a remark on it. Don't sign it, because who cares? This is your print. You're signing that you saw the one that you sold me. Doesn't matter. Do me a remark. Draw something. Draw Vader head, a profile of the helmet. Draw something.
Why my Dave Dorman Boba Fett's
exactly.
Awesome.
Remember I told you about that? I started doing that, and it was one of a kind. And sometimes I'll be honest, when I needed money, I sold those pieces. And people were like, yo, I've never seen this before. Like, they never did it except for me, and I got it done. I literally had one of my favorite panels is Wolverine versus Archangel. And in the X-Men comic book. And I had another artist. I took him to Jim Lee picture. I said, I need you to recreate this, but on a wraparound cover. I want you to do the whole thing. And he did it. And I need some cash. I sold that sucker. I made some good pennies for it. And people were like, dude, this is where do I get this? And the guy's not even doing it for what I paid for it anymore. Yesterday's prices are not today's prices, and they just went up and up. And Marcel's stuff is amazing. I mean, if I had the wall space in here, which I really don't, I would love something like that. Like Evan has his room done.
Oh my God!
Like holy cow! When you see Evan's picture of his profile, he's sitting with his legs crossed. And you see Marcel's prints behind it. You're like, that's fucking badass,
It is, yeah.
But you meet the artist in person, and you get something one of a kind. Like people back in the days will get Stan Lee's signature. A million of us, billions of us have Stan Lee's signature. But there's a few people that said, you know what? Write me a quote from a comic book. Draw me Spider-Man and sign it. And he did. And those are worth more, with great power comes with great responsibility. Stan Lee. That's totally different than me with just a Stan Lee on a comic book cover. That's
I got one that says "Enough said."
There you go. Enough said. Yeah, it's different.
Cool.
Make it unique.
True. Then we had this.
Malgus with that bullshit Legends fucking.
What pisses me off is what Frankie says, is that they got the Legends on there. They want us to buy it, but then they don't want to say it's legit canon, but they want us to spend money on it.
Mm-hmm.
That's badass, though.
Did you see the price?
I did. 305, I think it was, or something.
Yeah.
I mean, Vader was 350 almost. I want to say,
dude, that 305. Those veins.
Yeah. That is absolutely amazing.
Light up mask. The mask lights up.
Rolling eyeballs.
Pictures on the arms and the chest.
He's 13 inches tall. He's not a regular Hot Toy size. He towers.
Oh, he's a big dude.
Yeah, as he should be.
I had the Sideshow one, and I got it brand new, never been opened. The minute I opened it up, the air hit it, and all of the leather on the leather on the suit just completely cracked and came apart on me. You know,
the base is cool.
The base is awesome. Yeah, the base can pivot.
Yeah,
man, this might have to be a get.
Yeah. This is and it lights up too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this is sick. And as much as I like this face, I like the other face better.
The one without the mask, the mouthpiece.
The mouth. Where do you have a there? That.
There, yeah, that one.
That's got so much attitude, man. That looks so cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you think he'll make the matching Jedi that he fought?
Oh, that'd be dope. To make Bastila Shan?
Yeah, if they make her.
Yeah.
Was it Bastila or Satele?
Bastila.
Satele. Satele is one that fought him.
I don't remember her name.
Are you sure?
Specifically, I could see her in my mind's eye.
Satele is the descendant of Bastila and Revan.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd be cool if they made her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, Satele. How many portraits does it have?
Two.
No,
no,
3.
Oh
no. 3 display styles.
Oh, no,
3 display styles. One's because you got
display
the cloak
styles,
on.
and then
you got the cloak on his head, but it's two heads.
But do the eyes light up? No,
no.
His eyes are
just colored that way.
Okay,
yeah.
They look like they glow.
You should just buy 2, George.
But you can't enable me like that.
He does look good.
Yeah, man. I like
that. Looks really good, man. That looks really good. That portrait is spot on. $305, Louis.
So just to get I think the Vader with the Return of the Jedi, I want to say was $350.
And that's the one with the lightning bolt and the cracked head, right?
Cracked head and the base. That came all that stuff with it.
Yeah, Louis, we're trying to get George to say he loves Sideshow. That way we can get a discount code.
Yeah.
If there ever is one.
I wish I could give you guys this discount code for Sideshow.
Oh, don't say George, they'll add 10%.
Yeah, don't
they may add 15. Tell him I saw George's General Grievous review.
Tell him you saw it on Collector Zone or something like that. And you get more likes for me.
Yeah.
It's a good picture. I like the lighting.
Yeah, the lighting is really cool, but I wonder because I saw your review today.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how they're going to do that. I hope they do battery powered, but they haven't been doing that as of late. You remember the cable that you just reviewed? What's her name?
Yeah, I don't like that thing.
Sabine.
I don't like the the USB cables on the back.
And it used to be a battery. I mean, I think Cody is a battery. You change out the forearm,
I don't understand why they're not running the wire through the clothes.
Or just run the wire through the clothes and then have like a little spot.
Right. I don't understand why they're not doing that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Have it come out.
Vader, when I did the Vader video, that one there's a USB that plugs directly into the base. And you could have just had a pass through, plug right.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's ways to do it.
This is really cool, man.
Or even make like the everything hooked, all the wires inside the hand and the saber, and then make it a magnet to attach to the arm. Make it a magnet
that way, and that it lights up. It powers it up, like the way you used to charge your old iBook, your MacBook. With a magnet, boom, done.
Yep.
They could do it. They just don't want to do it. They'll release it in 2 years.
Lewis said that's how he gets when he spends too much time in the bathtub.
Yeah. Go wrinkly like that.
His character design is amazing, though.
Yeah, no, they did a good. It looks great. Now, Revan has been getting some bad responses, and I got mine coming now. They just got the notification that it's supposed to be shipping soon from Sideshow.
Okay.
But they're saying what I've seen so far. The complaints is that the hood is really hard to pose because it doesn't really go over the helmet that well, and the ankles are weak.
That's not good. The ankles.
Yeah,
that's not good. Yeah, I saw your Sabine where the lightsaber would just fall out.
Yeah, that was. I don't know why.
That's good. But
But I'm not going to use
That's
that anyway.
Freaking cool, man.
Yeah.
This is a cool piece.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
This is a very cool piece. And mind you, I think I found a guy on IG, Beskar Kid. He had a picture. It was Dooku, Vader, the Emperor, Starkiller, Revan, all together. You add Malgus to it. You add a few others. You get the Maul in there. It's gonna look amazing, dude.
Oh yeah. You have all the Sith.
Yeah, dude. It'll be
Yeah,
crazy.
that'd be really dope. I still haven't ordered it yet though.
But this one?
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm pretty sure if you do, you're gonna go through your other party. The one yeah, because I went on that site. I was like, yo, man, there's some steals on here.
Some of the stuff is right.
Yeah, some of them are steals. I was like,
Assemble.
Yeah, as Toys Assemble. It was great when I went on there. I'm like, yo, man, if I had to cash now, that would have been great.
Okay. So for those of you guys who haven't seen the Sabine Run video, you should definitely go check
watch
it out.
it.
It's dope. It is cool.
Go watch it.
But so I recently was put onto a website called toysassemble.com. My friend Jason hit me up, J2SO, and he told me about it for the range trooper. That's how I got the range trooper in. So I got the notification from Sideshow last week that Sabine was going to be delayed. And I think at that point they said it was going to be another couple of months before it was supposed to come, and I was like, man, this sucks. So I went on Toys Assemble site. They have it on there for the exact same damn price as Sideshow does.
Yeah,
and then shipping is a little bit more, but it's coming from China. This thing came in 2 days. That's how long.
Are you paying taxes on it?
2 days?
No taxes. 2
no
days.
Taxes. Okay, so you're paying more with shipping. But you're not paying taxes.
Yeah, it only comes out to be a little bit more than what I would have bought it from Sideshow. But
you don't have to wait 500 years for it.
You don't. Came in 2 days. And so then I went on looking at some of the other stuff, right? So they had the Dewback and the Sand Trooper.
Yep.
That still hasn't. I didn't order that, by the way. I didn't order that on Sideshow site, but I looked at it. It's waitlisted on Sideshow site. And that one was together with the Dewback and the Trooper was something like 700 and change, 710 maybe, somewhere around there.
Mm-hmm.
On their site was $690 for both of them together and free shipping.
Come on, bro. That's a win-win. I did see characters that are sold out at Sideshow on the site.
On the site.
Yeah, and now I did see Sabine saying sold out on Toys Assembled.
Yeah.
Assemble, but I did see some other characters like, yo, this has been gone for a while. Even the shiny clone trooper, from
they have on there is also used. Like they tell you,
yes,
it's pre-ownned.
Yeah, pre-owned, 95% used or whatever like that.
Yeah, some of the they label it if they say it's pre-owned, it's pre-owned. They have this, but they also have new stuff. They had the what was it, the hologram of Darth Maul.
Yep,
that was like 200 and change. They had it on their site yesterday for like 147.
Yeah, I saw it like that. And the pre-owned is also discounted too.
And that's discounted, yes.
Yeah, so you're not paying full price for that. So you're like, okay, if I wanted at least somebody like, let's say George took it out, took pictures, did a video, send it back, you may get a nice pre-owned, a little discount.
Right. Yeah,
it's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad. And they had a Chopper on there. I saw. They had the BT1.
They had BT1. I think they had 000 for $300.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is the same one that I was, remember fighting for and I couldn't get it. Like, God dang it.
So I mean, if you're buying Hot Toys, it's out everything over there. It's because it's expensive. You're talking about, you get it in 2 days, but shipping on a figure is $60. So, it's definitely, you're going to get it cheaper at Sideshow. So if you want to take and just wait it out for Sideshow, then I get you. But like for somebody like me who's making the videos, it's frustrating for me when I'm waiting months. But some of the stuff I'm like 2 years late on, and I still haven't gotten the item. So it's like I've given up at that point.
What happened at Justin's, Lewis? Justin's always doing reviews, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah. No, I know. And that's the first thing I asked them too, which is weird, is because you who's going to admit to saying that they're Toys Wonderland, right?
Okay.
But that's the first thing. Is because when I looked at the site, Toys Assemble, I'm like, oh, this could be Toys Wonderland, like rebranded. So it's like the first thing I asked them, I was like, are you Toys Wonderland? You know, and then they were like, no, we have nothing to do with them. That's not us. That's what they told me. So I was like, okay. So I tested it. I figured, let me test it out and see what happens. I'm paying for the shit. You know, they're not giving it to me for free. So you know, you can. I'm a buyer like you. And right now,
nobody here gets anything for free like that. No.
So, you know, 2 for 2. They delivered both times. So I mean, I'm gonna use them again.
Yeah, because what was the other one? You got the Range Trooper.
The Range Trooper. And the Range Trooper came very fast also.
Yeah, I remember. And they still have them there. They still had it there, yeah.
So
I saw it.
What
and
I do
that looks badass.
I noticed is that the price fluctuates. So I think it changes depending on the market. So, you know, the best thing to do with them is
Ralph, tell us when to buy.
Listen, I'm just telling you right now, the tariffs are going to come, and so you might as well buy it now. Buy it now, buddy.
Tariffs are coming.
You know?
But, you know, check the site. Usually, like when they first post it, it's about the same price or less money than Sideshow. So
yeah, 400 plus now with shipping. I thought I saw them for three and change over there.
Yeah,
that was earlier today.
Changes. So I just, you know, pay attention to it and everything. Like I said, I wouldn't say buy everything there, but I mean, right now they've been good to me. So they've done, at least they've fulfilled my orders. So that's saying something, right?
No, this ain't really a rant.
No, this one I clicked on it too.
It's pretty mild.
There you go. Crazy.
It's not a
yeah.
But
I think I ranted more than George.
Yeah.
All right, man.
I had Craig like, yo.
So real quick, so it was the Hot Toys Malgus, PF Ventress, and Darth Maul. What was the other one we looked at?
Oh, your boy Admiral Thrawn.
Oh, and Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah.
So
and
which one do you guys? So in chat too, which one would you guys be most excited about?
Yeah, mind you, the 12 days aren't done
for me.
Yeah, the
Malgus. I like the Thrawn too, but I like the Malgus also.
Yeah, I have no more room.
Yeah, that's
what the fuck ever. Whatever.
Look at it. You see the table right there,
dude. I ain't got no more room, but I'm gonna get that Archangel, and it's
but that's on this side, Frankie. That don't matter. That's over
on
here.
This side. Oh,
that's on this side. It doesn't matter on this side.
So you need to specify which freaking wall you're talking about. Then.
Well, listen. Right now, Star Wars is all this, and then this, and the roof of that. You know, so Malgus,
Malgus, we got Thrawn.
Yeah,
Zena's excited for Star Geeks.
Hey, there he is. Yo, what up?
What's going on?
Watched his stream last night. That was good. I like it.
Dwayne, what he said. Dwayne, I see what you're saying. You're just like Frankie. I see room in there.
Yeah, there's.
I just don't want to be tripping over. I don't want to be tripping over anything.
True.
That door on the right side, I think that's his speakeasy that he's got back there. And then the middle room, I think that's his massage parlor.
Hilarious.
Look, he got excited and disconnected himself. Look, see?
There it goes. My wheels just ran over my cable and pulled it all out. No, that's my AC closet. Then that's the closet for boxes. And then
I mean, yeah, you can tell us whatever you want. We don't know.
Yeah, and then I got the John over there. Yeah.
OBP. Those prices have started to come down though. I mean, last time I checked Crosshair, he wasn't 800 anymore, and then people were
because the popularity's died down.
Well, yeah.
You know, hopefully you're able to get one at a fairly decent price. I know that one's expensive, and I imagine tech right now is expensive because I still ain't got my damn tech.
I think they had them there.
How long's that been?
I'm 3 months now. Late.
Jeez.
When it comes, we'll be like, yeah, tech's here finally.
Finally.
Oh well.
See, this is crazy. They got one that says pre-order for the Sabine.
Yeah.
It's $250, and then they got one on the previous page, which is Sabine, $301. It says ready, so that means it's ready to ship.
I'm ready to ship, I imagine.
Yeah, and that one is sold out, so they don't have any more inventory. But you can still
They're
pre-order it.
probably charging more for the ones that are
In hand.
if you want it like tomorrow.
Yeah. And so the ready is what you need to look for to see if you want it. I mean, right now, ready, Balin Skull, he's regular price $286. They're selling it for $267.
Yeah,
I mean, that's $20 off.
What's up, Fred?
That's not bad.
Yeah. Like I said, you just gotta look and pay attention to it. That's all.
Yeah. And they got a pre-owned for $243 of Balin. You know, that's not bad at all.
Yeah. So, all right, let's get to some Skeleton Crew talk. Look at that, man. We're gonna hold down the 2 hours with just the three of us.
Yeah, man. Who needs Evan?
Hey.
Tomorrow, make sure you tune in to Evan's show. He's gonna have a party.
Yeah.
Pretty sure he's gonna have a party in there. And we need Flex, man. I hope he feels better.
Yeah. We'll be back together next week.
Yeah.
All right, Skeleton Crew. If you guys have not seen episode 6, we're about to get into a little bit of spoiler chat. We got some screenshots, so this one's gonna have even more spoilers, not just talking. So yeah, if you're enjoying the show and you don't want to be spoiled, come back afterwards. If you don't care otherwise, then hang out. But you've been warned. Yes. Spoilers are ahead. Let's see what's the poll at for this latest episode.
Yeah, what is it at? 64 votes. Here. And 64% loved it, 5% hated it, and 31% didn't love it but didn't hate it. Okay. Didn't love it but didn't hate it.
Okay. Sorry.
Grammar Nazi.
I had to mix one letter because I had to make it fit.
Grammar Nazi.
Oh man. Yeah. I felt like this is an episode that makes me feel like this show should have been a movie.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
See if you can review Skeleton Crew faster than the episode.
It was short, right? It was short.
It was short. It was 12 minutes shorter than the first.
I'm telling you, man, they need some consistency with their times.
I agree.
I know this one was directed by Bryce.
Yeah, and she paces better, so it's actually she got more in that time than the previous episode.
Yeah, I mean, there's things I really liked about it. Like I like that the crew's finally coming together. Like the kids are starting to try to understand each other. So I feel like there's a little bit of character growth there with the group. I really, really, really like that crab. The crab thing was
crab from Moana.
Yeah, I knew. I thought. I thought the same thing.
I like. There's a Moana crab in here. There's a transgender Willie Nelson in this freaking show. What the hell is going on in here, bro?
No, but the crab was dope, man. It's because of the practical effect of it, man. It's like
it was pretty cool. Yeah,
I think it's pretty cool. Stop motion animation and all that. I think they did a good job with it.
Yeah.
And then the one thing that I thought I was expecting Frankie to call me about the minute it started happening was when the ship
when it started shedding.
Yes,
dude, I was like, because that's what. So when that happened is when I texted y'all. I'm like, have you all seen it yet?
Yeah,
and y'all like, no, I'm getting fucked up. And then because I was gonna say. Told you if George likes a freaking ship, it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah, I did see your message when you said that. I'm like, oh, something's got to happen to the ship. I don't know what the hell's happening.
I'm sitting there as this is going down, right? And I'm looking at it. I was like, oh, they're gonna get the ship up. Yo, they're not getting the ship up, man. Why is the thing inside the mouth of this monster?
Like chomped on it. Like, oh,
what is going on? Then it took off the front end. I was like, oh, and I'm there in the room, man. And I was like, what the hell, man? And it's just I like that ship, but now it's a different ship.
26 minutes runtime minus intro credits. I think the Bad Batch had longer episodes than that.
Yeah, Dwayne, it's my fault, bro.
Yeah, definitely George's fault.
Yeah.
Anything that happens to a cool ship, if George says on here, I like that ship, I promise you something's going to happen to it.
Okay. Did you like the ship before or now the new look?
I like both.
I did like both. I did like
both. The only thing I did, I forgot though, because I'm like, how does it get? They're in the cockpit and they're getting chewed on. How did they get out of it? And I forgot it's on the side.
Yeah.
So they weren't even close to it.
Yeah.
Which you know what? Now the visual doesn't make any sense because when they're head on, you can see like it's coming, and it wouldn't look like that from the cockpit.
It would look from the side.
You would have a whole bunch of the ship in front of you.
Yeah.
True.
No, the ship design. You know what I appreciated was that it's painted. It's gray. It's like a dark gray with the white stripes on the shell, on the original shell that was on it, and which I really dug also when we saw the Mandalorian season 3, and other ships were actually painted. They weren't just Imperial gray. I dug that. So
and it looked shinier because the other ship looked more screwed up too.
Yeah. That's what I liked about the original design of the Onyx. In there, just it looked like the Falcon, like a piece of junk, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And it had the pig pen effect with the the dirt floating in space around it.
I mean, she was even kind of we'll talk about it in there too.
Yeah.
Now it looks kind of like a U-wing, but
it does look a little bit like that.
All right, let's get into this. So episode starts off pretty much where we left off. The kids are going down the tunnel, sliding
like Goonies.
Kind of Goonies.
Yep.
Also kind of Empire Strikes Back with Luke sliding down the shaft also.
Yep, I saw that.
Shit. Hold up. Thor's in the house.
Hey, there he is. You got a thunder.
Here, buddy.
Been a freaking minute.
So they're sliding down and they end up on the lower end of that cliff down the mountain.
Yep. They're just missing a pool with a pirate ship like Goonies there.
Right.
I do like that about the episodes where they pick up right where the other one left off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is, I feel like you would get a different feel for this show if you watch it one after another, or like,
right. It was like a movie. Yeah.
I can't wait for a fan edit when they put it all together into one thing. I think it's going to be much better.
New retailer.
Speaking of, did you guys watch that video? Sidetrack. I got a little sidetrack right here.
Squirrel.
Pixel Joker just released their video update about the fan edit for the Kenobi TV show.
I saw that you shared something about it.
Yeah. So
when is that?
He's hoping that it's going to be done this year. I kind of feel bad for the guy, man. So he's not being paid to do this. He's doing this, purely for the love of it, and he's doing a lot of work. Like he's not just taking and chopping up the movie and re-putting it together and adding in like a few scenes. He's actually going in there and changing, complete looks of the things. Like, remember in a part of the TV show, there's a scene where Kenobi is kind of like meditating sort of in the back while the woman who's pretending to be an Imperial agent.
Yeah.
She's flying the ship.
Yeah.
So they changed that scene a little bit, and they're actually like digitally going in there and changing Ewan McGregor's pose in that.
Okay.
So things like that are happening.
I mean, this will lead him for a different career, or a career in what he wants to do or what he likes to do.
Well, because I'll tell you,
this is what he does for a living.
Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Me not knowing anything, and when I did like 15 seconds of making a lightsaber light up, that was a lot of work. So him doing something that's way more complex than that, I mean, that's a lot of work, personal time being put into it.
Yeah. So, I mean, and so what he's doing is he does this VFX work, for a living. So he's doing this job during the day, and then he spends at nighttime pretty much every single day from like 9 p.m. until 2 a.m. working on this, doing like one VFX shot, per day is what he's trying to do.
Wow.
Crazy. That's hard work, man.
Yeah, crazy. So, he's hoping, he seems to be pretty optimistic that it's going to come out this year. But
render times and all that, and the PC. Ooh.
Okay, I did get a little bit sidetracked.
Squirrel.
All right, back to the show. So KB gets knocked out, sort of like her what was it? Her servo.
Her diabetes kicked on.
Her diabetes.
That's what I sound like. Esta diabética.
The servo stopped working.
Yeah,
at least it wasn't like the what's always breaks in Star Wars, the
capacitor.
Capacitor. Right? Yeah. Yeah. And this dude.
That was pretty cool. That cracked me up when he's like coming out of there.
Like, come on, man.
He's hilarious.
I thought it was even funnier because he has all that stuff. He's got all that treasure with him.
Yeah. Dude, but it's like he has the lightsaber also. I'm wondering why he's hiding his force abilities from the pirates.
I don't know. Hopefully we get that answer.
It has to. I don't. So, which I don't think it is, but on Sean's show yesterday, Ed thought up that or somebody did. What if he's the kid that talked to Anakin?
The one that talked to Anakin?
The youngling? Yeah, the one that talked to Anakin about the
Master
being
Skywalker.
attacked. Yeah. That'd be cool because he had a British accent too.
Really?
I think that would be pretty cool.
Nah.
How would the kid get out of there though, man?
Yeah, no, he's the first one to die in front of Anakin.
Anakin got a little excited, just took a quick swing, and
maybe he pushed him, and then
nobody dies except for Qui-Gon, dude.
That's true. That's true. And what's her name? Reva survived Anakin stabbing her, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm just saying that it's a possibility.
It is.
Huh.
I liked it.
That would be kind of funny though.
It would be kind of funny. I like it.
He said it himself. Reva made it out.
Yeah, Reva made it out. It would. I don't know that would. Yeah, I think it would make that scene a little bit lighthearted. I mean, but whatever. I still think this guy's hilarious. So
he's great in this. He's great in this role.
Yeah. And then again, the pirates take him. They see him with all this golden treasure down there. You think that they would all go down there and share in the treasure. I love her too. The face.
Well, they couldn't. The X-wing showed up.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Her face is hilarious. Like she's disgusted.
Yeah. That's a freaky looking alien on the left.
Yeah.
This one,
cool design.
Yeah.
It's pretty neat. On cow.
The Moncow's face is hilarious.
Yeah.
It's like no neck.
That looks like a turd coming out.
Oh my god.
Looks like Mr. Hanky.
Idaho. And he's alive, bro. How did this guy survive?
Yeah,
he didn't go in. So he sent everybody else. I promise you that's what he did.
What the hell? He's freaking Urkel's alive in space.
And dude, his chest plate is huge.
Yo, I love her. I'm sorry. I like her.
She's freaking. Dude, your Hot Pocket design was hilarious.
Yeah, the Hot Pocket
design was great.
I really like especially last episode I thought she was kind of creepy, but I like in this episode that she's all like, yeah, I'm the one that gave you up.
Yep. Like she don't care either. Nope. So he must have really done something to her that she's like that condescending.
Yeah. So it's cool. A pig face guy.
And he's showing him the lightsaber.
Yep.
Yeah.
So he did. He recognized what it was and like, hey,
he's like, look
at this.
Yeah.
Nobody's paying attention to it.
Never mind that,
Yeah.
Never mind that.
What's he doing with a lightsaber? That's funny. I didn't notice that. I'm gonna have to watch this episode. This is the only episode I only saw once. All the other ones I saw 3 times.
I remember this part. I was like, oh, he's got the saber, bro.
Yeah. I like when he says, SF-33. He's like, yes, Captain.
Comes up, just immediately shot.
And he's loaded too.
Yeah,
and he's loaded up.
Oh man, SF-33.
I really thought he was going to be able to do something, and then it was just like real quick.
Yep. Boom.
The timing with him is great. The comedic timing of the show is great.
Yep, right there.
I think he concealed it in a jacket. He picked it up and put it in the jacket.
Yeah, she gives him a kiss.
Yeah. Betrayed was a kiss.
That right there cracked me up.
Like,
and it shows you ain't got to go all out too for a cool design on a character.
Yep.
Yeah, he's awesome. Although she looks a lot like Ventress from the bounty hunter side, right?
Ventress and
Ventress or Aura Singh.
Aura,
yeah, that too.
If she would have had at least the antenna, we could have said, hey, she's another one.
Right.
Yep. And the X-Wing showed up. So I guess they tracked him the whole way there.
Yeah, it seems like it.
True.
Because I can't think of anybody calling them. So they must have tracked them. Milky.
Yeah, like that.
Why would they take SM-33?
There's something up with that. I think there's more going on with him than we know.
Well, I mean, if you think about it, droids have a lot of information, so they could
Yeah,
take
he
them
can
and
power,
get
he
whatever.
can unlock.
Who knows what information? He's basically treasure.
Yeah.
True.
Or he's a walking hard drive, right?
Yeah. And this time they said it. Put him in, carry him in. I don't care how you get him in.
Yeah. Yep. You got a little
Pretty
dog
good little
fight going
chase
up
scene.
there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
it's funny when the kids were trying to figure. They were called them X-wings.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they don't know. They never seen any of that. Then they're trying to like wave them down.
There it is.
Yeah,
Puerto Rican
she's
Ralphie.
like screaming for
Hey.
help, and it's like, hey.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were thinking they were going to get.
Right. Yeah, kids, they're trying to. What would you do if you were down there?
And you're yelling too.
My ass wouldn't have gone in that ship to begin with, so I wouldn't have been there.
Nah.
And they're arguing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the girls are arguing, and we'll trade places for which teams.
I think that this part they did good. Because they got to show the kids come together at some point, and they up until now they're constantly arguing with each other.
Mm-hmm. There he is.
Yeah.
Puerto Rican Ralph in space. Oh, look, they're little crabs. Follow. I thought that was cool. The idea of those little crabs. I thought that was.
Didn't think of that.
I thought that was cool.
I thought those crabs were going to be. I thought it was like, okay, they're going to lead them to something that like technologically advanced and be able to help.
Oh, and let them to mommy to eat.
Yeah.
When mommy's hungry.
When they came up, it reminded me a little bit of those trailer home monsters or aliens from Ahsoka.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the little ones.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Dude, Neil's freaking Oshkosh Bagosh.
I love this. Elder Barge in space. That's the new name, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't get why Neil went with her though. Well, I guess because he had a bad feeling about the whole thing.
Yeah.
Right. He wanted to go with the creatures because they were going to help him.
Right. He's like, Neil even sensed that this doesn't seem like a good idea. So, and then they go to the pirate ship, the big pirate ship. I don't know.
Yeah.
That was cool in there.
Yeah, seeing all the pirates.
Except for this dude here, the dude on his sidekick there, his right-hand man.
Mm-hmm.
He sounded like that. What was the pilot in Solo? The one with the 4 arms?
I don't know.
He ended up dying.
Yeah, that creature.
He sounds just like him.
They reused them in Jedi Survivor too. The same species, anyway.
Yeah, he sounds just like him.
And you see the pirate that's in front of him is the pirate from the Mandalorian season 3.
Yeah, this guy.
Yeah.
Vane.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you got transgender Willie Nelson over there.
Who? This one?
Yeah. I said, like, is that Willie?
I think it's a woman.
It is. That's what I'm saying. It's
transgender
Willie Nelson.
Okay.
She sounded like Large Marge from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
You notice that she had an issue with what they were doing to him, though. Like she seems like she's more on.
Yeah, I didn't understand. She was like she wasn't on board with what was going on.
Yeah, right. She wanted the whole code followed.
Yeah.
That was too Pirates of the Caribbean for me.
Yeah, that was very pirate.
The whole
stick
Pirates
to the code.
Yeah. Yep. I was waiting for Keith Richards to come out.
The lady from the Orange is the New Black.
Okay.
Yeah, looks like her.
She's in it.
Actually, she's a.
Now, of all the costuming, and I think I got another shot in there somewhere. This dude right here, Squid Dude, that's the best alien costume in there because from the prosthetics to the way his right to his face to his eyes, like it's like seamless.
Be safe, Thor.
All right, Thor, take it easy, man.
Stopping by.
All right, take care, bro.
Yeah, I mean,
I like that costume. It was
the squid face.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one
damn
is
good.
Job. And as well as the dog face guy from Mando when he sliced the guy in half. Remember, was
yeah.
that guy?
Yep. That hourglass was cool.
Yeah, that was cool. The plasma.
Mm-hmm. I like his. I like Brutus too.
There's Willie.
Yeah, she definitely wasn't on board with what they were doing to him.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering if she's going to help him escape or something. Because you got to figure he's obviously going to tell him where Aladdin is, right? That's where they're headed next. And now the kids also know, because the girl has the coordinates, so she's going to get there also. So I imagine they're going to get to the planet, and then that's when that whole gun's going to come into play. There's going to be some defense of the planet there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yo, man, I love all the guns on his
dude. He's got so many damn guns.
His design is really cool.
Yeah,
he's got so many damn guns.
I can't wait to come out with this.
When they make that hot toy, I was gonna say when they make that hot toy, it's gonna have plenty of accessories.
Yeah,
that's gonna be so dope.
Yeah, see, Lewis, that's right.
I was waiting for that too.
Wait for him to say parlay.
Parlay, yeah.
Somebody
got to say parlay. I wouldn't be totally against it though. I would laugh my ass off if that happened. Did he say parlay?
Just like that, and a wandering eye at that.
The one with the wandering eye. I love Pirates of the Caribbean, man.
One more person says parlay.
Yeah.
Yeah, his design is really well done. I like it.
Kind of plead his case.
Yeah.
When he's showing him the credit.
Yeah.
Three eyes, squid people, regular people.
Yeah, the one New Republic credit.
Yep.
Old Republic.
There's one way to turn all pirates treasure.
Oh, and that's right. We're gonna jump you out like Ripley did the alien.
Dude, the way he picked him up and just hauled his ass back there.
Boom, by airlock.
I thought that was great.
That was pretty cool. And then we get to this junk pile thing. This guy kind of reminded me of like the scene with Darth Maul where he was at, when he comes back in the Clone Wars. He had like a junk planet like that.
That and Rogue One.
Rogue One. Also kind of weird that you got that Pleasure Island or facility, and then you have all this junk everywhere.
So one thing I am liking about the show is it's creating questions about certain things where, like the original Star Wars did, right? Where you got situations just popping up, it just is, and you don't have any backstory to it. So it makes you curious about what's going on. Because I thought the same thing. It's like you got that whole being pampered to facility up there, and all this is like, where's all this trash coming from? Because that place ain't producing all that trash.
Right. Yeah, good point. And then he makes the new capacitor or whatever that thing is.
She needs her insulin.
Where she shows him.
Yeah.
Shows them how to make the insulin in the ground and get it ready.
Neil's complaining that his legs won't stretch, and so her
spider legs.
Tie a rope.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like Cliffhanger, the movie.
Yeah.
I would be scared going up that ladder.
Yeah, I would be scared. I'm sorry. Me and Heights, we're not friends.
At least it's slanted.
Yeah.
It seems like it is, yeah. But still, if she told me that's the way we're going up, I'd be like, nah, I'll take my chances with the crabs.
Yeah, Pirate Urkel throws me off too.
Yeah. Like a 45-degree angle, maybe even greater. Maybe steeper than that.
Yeah. And then that looks like a pretty far reach for a piece of rope.
Yeah, I was like, when I first saw it, like, what is she looking at? Because I know she ain't grabbing that.
Yep, that's what she got. Was the rope.
And she tied him while she was up there. Hey, I'm going with it. I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
So this dude makes the replacement part.
Yeah.
I like that it's explained, so she had some kind of accident, and then
that's the other thing.
Well, they alluded to that like in the previous episodes with the moms.
Yeah.
And now you kind of see a little bit of the history, or you can assume some of this is also like Lobot-ish. What was going on behind Lobot's head and stuff like that.
That's a lot of brain to be missing.
Yeah.
Right. Well, now it's
that's a lot of brain to be missing.
Shoot, Lobot didn't can speak, man.
There he's firing up a bowl.
Yeah, it looks like it, right?
Yeah, look what they're teaching these kids.
He is stressed, man. He's stressed. He's like, I got firing this bowl up.
That's cool. How they
made
made
mold.
Yeah,
Making a mold.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
There it is.
That's
I know, boys.
Oh man,
kind of lighter you need too.
And when they make that the part.
Yeah, cool down, and that was it.
Yep. It's neat. And she comes back.
That was cool. I thought that was a pretty cool scene.
Yeah.
She's like leaning over like that.
Yeah. It's like,
and then she calls him Jedi there.
Yeah.
Made him light up.
Looks his little ego. Yeah, look at that. I don't even care if I'm wrapped in that kind of thing.
No, this is like 89 degrees, bro. You're gonna no, hell no.
Well, she's got a rope on him now.
Don't care.
Yeah, but Neil's gonna take her down, bro.
I don't care, man.
Neil's
you
a
gotta
big boy.
see me climb the ladder on my first story. I have a hard time doing that.
Bro, I don't even put Christmas lights because of that crap.
Like your arms would be jelly going up there.
Oh, for sure.
Calves would be tired.
And that's when they took the ship.
Yeah.
That's funny that they just left the ship and then because I guess the pirates didn't have time to take it because the X-Wings were there. But then they're like, get that thing off of the freaking deck.
Well, because I imagine the pirates didn't take it because it looks like junk.
Yeah.
They don't even know what
you don't know what's on there. So that's what I'm saying.
That's true. That's true. All right, let me get the crab. So the crab is named tetanus.
Tetanus
shot.
Like the shot?
Tetanus shot. Yeah. That's the name of the crab.
Well, you really did like that crab. You went into some research on him.
Somebody said it was.
I thought it was cool, dude. I thought it was
Somebody
cool.
said it was a Phil Tippett design.
It is? That makes it even better.
It's a
right
what?
there. Yeah, right there.
Oh, cool.
I like it.
I like when they do that.
So the crab has various like droids on it. So like they put the 3PO, R2D2, K2SO, bunch of other different Easter eggs on the body, which you barely could see. You know, because like you said, it does kind of resemble the crab from Moana.
Yeah, that's what I thought of. I'm like, really? But again, it's a Phil Tippett design.
Yeah.
So did Moana bite off of Phil?
Of course,
I will say so.
Everything borrows from Star Wars.
Yeah, everything does.
Even movies that came out before it.
Yeah,
but it's really good stop motion animation.
Yeah, and that was really well done because it harkens back to what we liked, what we saw when we were kids, you know. And
but I mean,
appreciated that.
Stop motion from Clash of the Titans to this, man. It's
well, I mean, this is leaps and bounds.
That's impressive.
I mean,
this
even this compared to the Rancor. You
know?
Oh
yeah.
Yeah.
So great job on that.
Yeah.
And they jump on here.
Jump on there.
That I was like, look at that jump. First of all, that's a big ass jump. Even if they get to the lower part of that ramp, that's a big jump for those kids. Some kids coming with a broken leg. I
don't know why they chose to jump on the small little ship instead of the Onyx. Like the Onyx is got a big, you know, like
I originally thought they were jumping on the Onyx. That's why I was like, this is crazy.
You know, and I thought they were gonna take over the ship while it was being transported.
Yeah.
That Phil said that scene took 2 weeks to film.
Really? Wow.
I believe it.
Yeah.
Now this is the only part. How did she know how to fly that thing?
Yeah.
I mean, she could ride a motorcycle. That little thing.
No, sir. No, sir.
That ain't buying it for you.
No, sir. No, sir.
No. And why is it got a control right there? Really low to the ground. Like
that's really true. What is
are little people flying this? You know, because she's even taller. She's crouching down.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's manual controls. Like, and also, how would she know the manual controls are there?
Yes, how to unlock the manual control and take control of the ship.
I agree.
But, okay, we'll pretend it did not. I mean, this is fantasy, so
they expected we'd smoke that bowl with Wim or whatever, but that's not what happened.
Zelda barge in space. Yeah.
And then it is funny. I mean, I get it. You know, it's kids show, so you can't break it down. But it's like that one. Then the one she's steering is actually making it go that way.
Yeah.
When there's 3 other ones that
pulling it the other direction, right?
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, and these kids just jumped on it, moving.
I mean, when you're if jump or face the crab, I'm jumping.
Yeah, I would jump.
Yeah, I would jump too.
It's throwing the rock.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot we did throw the rock.
You can see the rock right there.
Yeah, I felt like that was very boss like, like boss.
Oh yeah, boss fight.
Yeah, gotta dodge the rock.
You're trying to regain your health, and that thing just chunks a rock at you. Go back to your last save spot,
and they crash.
Yeah,
everybody's together again.
They have family. Gonna start working at now. The show got good.
Yeah. Then this is when I saw this, I was like, oh, I'm gonna hear from Frankie.
Dude, I was like, it's gonna get destroyed.
Yeah.
And that's when I texted, and I know you guys have watched it yet. I'm like, son of a bitch.
You're having a Great White Buffalo moment. What was that movie? Hot Tub Time Machine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I was dying. I'm like, that thing's gonna get so destroyed.
I was like, how in the hell, man? But then when I saw that, and you had the X-Wings, right? So I'm like, okay, destroy the ship. The X-Wings are going to take them back to Ad-Atten. But I'm like, no, don't destroy the ship. I like the ship.
Nope. Ship is getting destroyed.
So she remembers how to fly the ship, which is cool.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
And I can see that, her having the memory she's going to have. So she's paying attention to that. Her face there cracked me up.
Yeah.
She's growing on me too.
Neo's awesome.
So this was great because it reminds me of Han Solo trying to fix the like whenever somebody's just trying to fix a ship, get it going.
Yeah.
And I think some of the music was the same too.
Really? I gotta go back.
Yeah, go back and listen to that music, and I think it's the same as when they're flying on the Falcon.
Okay. Yeah. So she bangs on the ship. And the ship starts getting eaten up, and I'm sitting there, I'm like, damn.
It's just getting worse and worse. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, but when it hit one of the engines, I was like, how is this thing going to take off now, man? I was like, this thing is going to get
no way.
Then he gets in the gunner seat, but that's what he learned. He learned that everybody's using their skill set at this point.
Yeah.
And I like he at this thing, and he's like, it's too invincible.
It's like a video game, bro.
Yeah.
Just like a video game.
Yeah, but of all the things to say, it's like it's invincible.
That's hilarious, man. Yeah, he's trying. Then the ship is trying to take off from the back end.
Now,
I thought it was
all the special effects for this were phenomenal.
Oh yeah, it looked great.
Yeah. This was phenomenal.
Looked freaking great, man. But I did not expect, for another ship to come like pulling out of this thing like it's shedding its skin.
I thought there was going to be like an escape hatch that they were just going to load in a small pod like C-3PO and R2-D2.
They give him the worst lines, man.
Yeah, he speaks like a little kid. Yeah, he is one.
Then we got the emergency
demolition sequencer,
which reminded me.
Yeah.
That's months later. Hey, Frankie, man, things that go through your mind, bro.
Dude, that's what I think about when I saw that.
That's hilarious.
One of my favorite cartoons.
Oh, that's
that's a great. I mean, it was like it's just getting more and more chewed up. I'm like, this thing is toast.
Yeah.
And I am trying to think how they're going to get off the planet because they got to get off.
Yeah. Thing is destroying the ship.
Never would have thought that that's what.
Yeah, I didn't think that's what was going to happen.
When the thing started, so this part was cool when it started the explosions.
Yeah.
No, it was dope. But when it was happening, I'm like, yo, they're destroying the whole ship. What are they going to do?
Like these fools just detonated it and they're in it.
Yeah, and they're in it. Exactly. I'm like, they're gonna die. And then did the engines change color? No, the engines stayed the same.
No.
Color. Yeah. Okay. And then this thing just pulled out.
But so back up one. Go back to the other way. Right there. I love the color palette because the blue and the red. So
the
blue
contrast
for the good,
colors.
blue for the good, red for the bad.
Yeah. And this thing pulls out.
And there it is. Dude, that was so
It looks really cool.
It does look cool.
Yeah.
I love that. I really like the engines.
Because now it looks fast. The other one looked like a
looked like a clunker.
Looked like a van.
Yeah.
Like a van with no windows.
It could be pretty quick.
It almost looked like mall ship.
I thought Ewing when I saw it. Especially like this, when the engines angle the way they're supposed to. Yeah, that reminded me very much of Ewing.
That is sleek. That's really nice.
I can't wait for next episode so I could get a better look at it, you know? So, yeah.
So please don't like this ship, George.
Listen.
George, just say you don't like
it. Ship go boom.
I actually do like it.
And then they get
and it's gone on fire, the engine.
Yeah, the engine's on fire as it's going on. But I mean, the way the episode ends, it's like it I don't know, it felt like there should have been a little bit more, you know?
I agree. But again, you know, like the show said, 26 minutes without the intro and the credits. It was really short.
Yeah.
That was the start of my, like, do I want to watch this right now? Because I saw that, because I checked the time and I'm like, good Lord, damn near half the time.
Yeah. Waddle says he listed his Onyx ship right at the moment. Funny.
He's out.
Yeah, I like I said, I feel like this episode proves to me that this should have been a movie.
Yeah.
You know?
I agree.
But
I'm fine with it not being a movie, but do like Netflix and just release all the episodes so we can binge it.
Yeah.
You know what? I mean, if that's what you want to do, just binge it.
Yeah. But some of these episodes that didn't really move the plot as much as just develop the characters a little bit better, you know. And then we got the new ship. If this was attached to another part, like if they made last episode this part of last episode, you know, and we had an hour together, make this a whole hour and you had this as one whole thing, then maybe that would work a little bit better for me.
I'm just glad it was her directing it because she understands pacing. So the pacing was good for me.
Yeah.
But they could do stuff like that. They could actually like combine, don't make this 8 episodes and drag it. Just put it into 4 and make it more cohesive, you know?
Right. Yeah, because the same thing, like the Lego, the latest one, the Lego animated Star Wars. What was it? The bricks one, the one where they changed the galaxy.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So that one was released in theaters as a movie. Everybody saw it as a movie, was saying how funny it was, and it was funny. But when I saw it, you know, I saw it as episodes, and the pause, it just messes me up because it's like you get to a point, you got this, you got a flow going, and then you have to stop and then watch wait for the next thing to load up, go through the Disney intro and the whole Star Wars intro, and now you're back to the show, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah, that's all. But otherwise, you know,
Star Wars always got fire in space.
Yeah, it's Star Wars. It ain't real.
I think there's only one show that's gotten the space battle right, and that was Battlestar Galactica, the new one.
Yeah,
Star Trek.
That was.
Huh? No, Star Trek had explosions too.
Did it?
Yeah, but like Battlestar, the way the ships flew and stuff, the way they could move around.
Yeah, they did. Like,
I thought they would spin and move, and
yeah,
I think they've been the best one at it. Plus, it was like whenever the fights were going on, it was real quiet.
Yeah.
So, what are you expecting for the next episode?
We got to get more of the parents just to see what the hell's going on. I will see that, but I'll say that. But I think the kids they got the coordinates. So she said, "I got the coordinates. We just need to, make sure I don't faint from my lack of sugar or too much sugar over here with the diabetes." So I think they should make it to Adam by the next episode.
Again, definitely going to add Adam by next.
Yeah, next episode they should be there, and then we should see the attack of the pirates all coming in. And then the big finale I think it would be that, and then X-Wing save the day, and everybody
got 3
gets
things going right now, right? So you got the pirates finding out Adam actually exists, the kids getting back home, and the mystery of what is Adam.
Yeah.
I think the kids are going to make it there first. They're going to get there. The pirates are going to show up towards the end or maybe like middle of the episode. And the final episode is going to be a big battle. But the plot is Jason.
What if it's the other way around and they get attacked and then the kids save them?
Or that. Yeah. That could happen too. Because Jason's asking the through line plot of the Skeleton Crew. I could read, I could feel the sarcasm in his.
He said serious question.
I know he's saying serious, but I feel it. Kids lost in space and trying to get their way home. That's really what it is.
Yeah.
You know, but I'm enjoying the ride, man. I don't care what anybody says, man. You can say it's terrible, you can hate it, you can do all you want. I like it. I'm having a good time with the show. So
it's okay for what it is, but it's not keeping me riveted.
I'm waiting for Andor.
Hey,
I feel like that's going to be good. I got a feeling that's going to be good.
Yeah, because that one's going to be
stepped up a notch.
Especially that's going to tie in with Rogue One at the very end.
Yeah.
I'm expecting 2 filler episodes in it too. You know how that is, but I wish it wasn't.
Like I made it to the part in season 1 where we got to the prison, and I can't bring myself to keep going. I really do not. I don't know what anybody sees in the prison scene. I can't stand that fucking that part of the show.
Oh yeah, just keep swimming.
Yeah. It's like, you know, forever in that spot.
Yeah.
Where you're supposed to feel like you're in prison.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man.
Finding Dory. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
Oh yeah, and Michelle said, and who is Jack?
Yeah,
right.
Who is Crimson Jack?
He's obviously going to be
earlier. Crimson Jack. Be cool if he was like part of Crimson Dawn.
Yeah, that's what she said.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's going to be a season 2 coming?
I don't know.
No, these kids are growing up too fast. That's the problem with child actors.
The kids that are interested in it now won't be interested in it when it comes back around.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think there's anything that they're showing that is like making me feel like there is going to be a reason to have a second part.
We still don't know the timeline of the show, and seeing that pirate from Mandalorian season 3, is this before he was with Salad the Hutt or whatever? Is this after from, that time frame? Because they haven't explained where this is taking place. So in the Ahsoka timeline, or when we get to that, are these kids grown already? Are they still small? I mean, I don't know.
Colin's prison break scene.
You don't want to see what happens to Neil in season 2?
Yeah, no.
No, I wouldn't say that I'm attached to these kids like that. That I need to see another part, another thing. But I don't see there's nothing in there that's making me feel like there's a reason for a season 2. Like in Mando had the cliffhanger at the end that made me want to see season 2. Right?
Yep.
That's really what got you.
Yep.
And
then you find out Boba Fett was going to be in it, so that's why I wanted to see it.
Well, that's how season 1 started. I didn't even know Boba Fett was going to be in it before season 2 started.
There was rumor was.
Yeah.
So that's what I was paying attention to.
Yeah, I think it was the second episode where we saw him at the cliff just looking at him. We're like, oh, that's got to be Fett.
Mm-hmm.
When is this going to pay out?
So that was what kept me glued in. And they delivered.
They delivered.
That was the other part. That was the other part.
You're like, God,
they're talking about Boba Fett, and then they freaking delivered, and it's like, that's why I'm so pissed off at the other show, because they delivered.
Yeah.
So
I was fine with Fett saying, hey, I'm dropping you off at the finale. He's like, I'm dropping you off and I'm out. He doesn't need to be part of that. That's not who Fett is. But then, even that, it's one thing what you freaking did with Luke. And we had years in between, not just in the show or in the movies, the actual Star Wars timeline, but in real life, we had years, and you destroyed Luke like that. You had a couple years in freaking Boba Fett, and you totally fucked him up. You ended the show with him killing Bib Fortuna by just walking in the place, and then he turns into some pansy ass during his show. Yeah.
And now is the Frankie rant.
Fucking bullshit.
Bullshit.
The only delivery was
like that scene in the Matrix, the second one, where no,
the only delivery was
all the Keanu Reeves. Fuck you.
Exactly.
Just like that.
Exactly.
But like I said, I don't see a reason for a season 2. I still like the show. Like versus like Acolyte, where I don't even want to see a season 2.
No,
you know, this
is way better, than the Acolyte.
Is there even a bunch of product out for Skeleton Crew? I haven't really.
They have figures. They had figures.
I mean, I'm sure they got stuff out, but I haven't
seen
Legos
and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they'll make shirts, and everybody's like Neil Nation shirts or whatever. If not, they're all over Etsy.
I would go for Crossing Bones with the SM33. You know.
Yeah.
And I could even say, "Drink up me Hardy's yo ho." I'm down with that too.
I think Rebel Scum made something like that.
They'll replace over at Disney. They're going to replace the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
Michelle, they did say who. They did say who his captain was. They said that.
Yeah, he even says it. Yep.
Yeah.
So they're going to reveal who he is. You think maybe, or they just leave it as it is?
Nah, Dwayne, that was hot caca.
That's clickbait.
That was hot caca, Dwayne. You're gonna see the Matrix scene again with all the Keanu's coming out. Fuck that shit.
I mean, the question I'm not even gonna say the question they got to answer. I'm just going with the show. I'm liking what they're showing so far.
Look, like I said, it's not my favorite, but it's above his worst movie, his worst TV show, and my worst TV show.
They got
it's above those.
Going on with it though, man.
It's to me. I'll be honest. It's above Kenobi. It's above Kenobi because I think Kenobi really crapped the bed for a few things, you know. But it's above Kenobi for me.
Yeah, I agree with
a four-legged creature walking out with a child in between your legs. You know, somebody's getting stabbed in the abdomen, and like, come on, bro. Kenobi's only redemption to me was seeing Jar Jar Binks save the kid. I was like, yes, okay.
Kenobi had some good stuff. I like Kenobi. Some of the things in Kenobi,
and the fight with Vader, and the conversation between Anakin and Obi-Wan. You did not kill Anakin Skywalker. That was by far the best. But to me, nah, man, that show, they dropped the ball on it. It was Kenobi.
Big here. Not that we'll see a season 2, but you know, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been good. It's just not my favorite, but yeah. God dang it, Michelle.
She's falling asleep in the shows.
Oh shit!
I fell asleep during the intro of the previous.
Said he'd rather watch Caravan.
You see? I told you,
man.
I did not like it, man.
I loved Caravan of Courage as a kid, though, man.
Yeah, well, as a kid, that I could not get enough of that.
Yeah, and then I tried to watch it again with my daughters. And I was
can't do it.
Nope, I'm out.
Nope.
Yeah, nostalgia does not fall on kids. That's for sure.
No.
Yeah, it's like Goonies, right? There's no Goonies 2. I really enjoyed Goonies.
Yeah, Goonies is a one-hit wonder, bro, and it didn't need a part 2.
Didn't need.
There's some things that you shouldn't do a part 2.
There's a lot of things you shouldn't do a part 2 of. Like, not for nothing. Even though the Matrix had some better fight scenes as it went along, I think they should have kept it at the first movie.
Yeah, the movie one was a piece of art.
It was.
The second one, they kind of jacked it up. Well, they did jack it up with also the fake CGI that they couldn't get it to where we needed to. I mean, if they made that movie today, if they remade Matrix 2 today with today's AI technology, it'll be 100 times better. And it'll look, the fight scenes will be better.
Too. But look, they brought the fourth Matrix movie. What was it, the new one?
The Matrix.
Horrible.
Doogie Howser's in there, bro.
The legacy of the first. That's all they did with the previous movies was mess up the legacy of the original movie.
Yeah.
You know.
I heard they are.
They're making.
I heard
they are.
The studio won't let that die, bro. That's a moneymaker for them.
They just want to bring Keanu back. They're like, shit, he's doing pretty good with John Wick.
I like John Wick.
Yeah.
But see, John Wick is like it's almost unbelievable the stuff that happens.
But now they got a spin-off.
It's supposed to be.
But now they got a spin-off of John
Wick. Actually does look pretty good. The girl.
Yeah. Ballerina, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I like
they created a good world in there where you can explore the world.
Yeah. And I know when I go in there, what I'm going in there for is some really badass fight scenes.
Yeah.
And story's gonna be fight scenes are gonna be awesome.
that last movie, the fight scenes went on like a little too long.
Oh my God, for real, bro.
That stair fight was like, dude. And then he finally gets up there and he gets knocked off.
All the way back
I'm like, son of a bitch.
All the way, and that's just that part of it. At the beginning of the movie, the beginning of the whole fight that happened at the beginning, I was exhausted from watching that. It's like after I was done, I was like, I need to pause and go have a smoke and come back.
Yeah. Like the whole fight was a movie.
Yeah. That was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
What's
up, Vintage Toys?
What's up, man? But yeah, I mean, just like Goonies, I'm good with this being one hit wonder, and I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Watch it again.
What movies we're looking forward to this year? Ooh.
I don't know. I can't even tell you honestly what's coming out.
I don't know what's coming out.
I'm not even on that.
Now, the latest news that I'm most excited about is Jason Momoa being cast as Lobo. Dude, I'm freaking stoked for that.
True.
I'm not excited for him.
I'm so freaking stoked for that.
My problem, I mean, I'm good with it. He looks like Lobo, and that's what I like about it.
He does.
But
he acts like him.
He does that too. But the thing is, it's like the same issue I'm having with Robert Downey Jr. being cast as Dr. Doom. It's like I've already seen him in Aquaman.
So for me, that wasn't Aquaman. Like I didn't like him as Aquaman.
You like the blonde Aquaman better?
I'm like that's not Aquaman. That's not Aquaman.
I would be
when he was all that shit he was doing, all I saw was Lobo.
Yeah, but okay. But bro, I
can see that.
If I wanted to stand behind an Aquaman, it would be Jason Momoa's Aquaman, not blonde pansy Aquaman from the original DC comic.
Well, they had to make him better, but the animated Aquaman was pretty good, and they could have made him like that. But that when he was, I think in the first one, my dude, and he's with Cyborg and they're in the air and all that stuff. I'm like, all right, that's Lobo. That's not Aquaman.
Yeah, that's what.
When I first started making an Aquaman movie, I didn't understand what kid actually was like, yeah, Aquaman's my dude. That's
go watch Big Bang Theory. Go watch Big Bang Theory, the Halloween special.
Supergirl movie. He's been cast as Lobo.
Yeah.
I was hoping he was going to be in the Superman movie, but he'll be in the Supergirl movie.
Yeah. No, they got too many people in the Superman movie. Too many of those characters.
Yeah.
I think they need to focus on a Man of Steel, but that's me.
Yeah. My brother went back and revisited and saw the original Keanu Reeves, not Keanu Reeves, when I say Christopher Reeves Superman movies.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He calls me up. He's like, yo, my bad, bro. I can't deal with this shit. He was so like over it. He does not like that version of Superman.
The Christopher?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean,
when you grew up on it,
exactly. And the thought behind it, it's like at that time, that was cool.
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the lines was like, "You will believe a man can fly," and you did, And then part 2 came out. It was like, "Yo, this is amazing," And then 3, and then 4. But then you saw Henry, and you're like, "No, nobody can replace Christopher." And Christopher had already died,
Mm-hmm.
And then, holy cow, this guy brought a lot of respect to the role and to his character, and like, this is well done, dude. And the Snyderverse was born. Actually, I think it's not so much his issues. I think a lot of it had to do with the studios. The studios just put their hands too much into it. His last version of the Justice League, his redo that's 4 hours long, it's obviously better than the original one. But that nightmare scenario, that they could have gone with that, but they're like, nah, we're not going to do that.
What's going on, Santino?
We're going to give it to Gunn, and he's going to revamp the whole thing. They had already built something, man.
We'll see how it goes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm one of the few, and unpopular opinion, I did not like the Snyder cut. So
I think it was better than the original one. That's what my thing is. And I did want to see more of the Nightmare verse.
There are parts of it that I liked, but I felt like, like with everything Snyder does, it's always an hour and a half too long.
Yeah, it is. Too much slow motion, too much everything. But again, that's what made it for the Watchmen. When he did it in the Watchmen, we're like, this is amazing.
Watchmen because of that. I didn't like.
Didn't? Oh no, Watchmen to me
Watchmen that I felt were just dragged on too long. Like I'm all right with the sex scene. But I don't need a slow motion sex scene that lasts 20 minutes. Is what it felt like.
Yeah.
It just makes the movie longer.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, that you feel that the execs didn't have their hand in it, but I think they did with I'm not saying so much of the film, because remember that most of the slow motion was on the second one, the redo. Because the first one had a lot, but then the second one had way more. But I think they killed it. They were just like, yeah, give it a gun.
So this just a quick search. Did you know they were coming out with the Mortal Kombat 2?
No way.
They did the first one, and it was like,
the first one. The only thing I liked was the scorpion fights.
Yeah,
that was it. So
Captain America.
I saw something on Jurassic Park Rebirth.
I sent you that.
Was that true, or was that some AI shit somebody made up?
I don't know if it's AI, but if
did you see that, George?
No, I haven't.
I sent you a video.
He sent me a video, and it shows a human turning into a dinosaur.
Scarlett Johansson was like part of
it was,
the Velociraptor. It was like, what the hell are they doing?
Yeah. Dude, and I don't know if that was like some joke CGI thing or something. Yeah. So, Captain America, I am looking forward to that.
Yeah. What? Oh, okay, yeah. That comes out
the Brave
year?
New World.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll watch that.
Bet my entire collection they will introduce adamantium in that film.
Adamantium?
Oh, yeah. Okay. The Wolverine
coming out. Oh yeah, I bet they do.
Yeah, because I think that particular metal will be found in the celestial that's stuck in the Indian Ocean.
Yep.
And they're like, that's where and they're going to use that to.
And what about Ryan Reynolds' promise that they're going to have this man playing Wolverine until he's 90?
He'll do that. He'll do that.
And he can, but it just won't be the part of that universe.
Yeah. Let's see.
It's got Ballerina. Wolfman looked pretty good.
Yeah, Ballerina. It's one.
I definitely want to see Ballerina.
What is this? Elio?
Yeah, it looks like an animated film.
The never-ending Mission Impossible movies.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
I will go see this. How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, the live.
Oh, yeah, I'll watch that. Avatar 3 coming out this year?
Yep. No. Avatar 3.
I'm down to watch that.
Fire and Ash.
Just to see what happens next.
Fire and Ass.
Oh, Zootopia 2.
Yeah. And you also have Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts? Oh, yeah.
Not too excited about that.
Yeah.
The trailer looks funny.
Yeah.
Although I do find her character is hilarious.
I think her character is funny, yeah.
She's hilarious.
Oh, and the Fantastic Four is there?
Have you guys watched
Fantastic Four?
Did you guys start watching the What If?
No, I
haven't watched it yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
She in it?
Who? The girl?
I
think she might be. I can't remember if she is or she isn't. Actually, the whole start of the whole, I like the first episode, and then it went like to shit. I didn't really like much of the rest of the episodes, but the final parts of it were pretty good.
Yeah.
So.
I know Storm is in it, so I'm looking forward to seeing that.
Storm was dope.
Yeah.
I am looking. So Fantastic Four, because I'm excited about Galactus.
Yeah, they better do them right. That's all I'm saying.
Avengers: Secret Wars coming out this year?
No,
2027.
Okay.
Why they got 2025 actually?
I know, right?
Kind of like another Predator movie. Yeah.
That was just a quick search, but I will check out that Mortal Kombat 2 because hopefully they. So the thing that worries me with that is they got greenlit even after this one sucked.
Yeah, the other one did suck.
And so it's like, are they gonna fix that crap? The Scorpion fights were great.
Yeah, that's about it though.
That was it. The very first fight was the best part.
Right.
But yeah, I think out of these, most is Captain America. I really want to see that.
Brave New World.
Because I think they even said that there's supposed to be a X-Men's, the start of the X-Men.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking they're going to drop the adamantium in there and do a few other things. Because we already had Namor as the first mutant,
Yeah.
Good night, Diana.
Yuck.
Yeah. Namor?
Namor.
Yeah.
Dwayne said all What If episodes were dope.
Yep.
What if all episodes were dope and they just never had a slow episode?
So is he really? Hold on a minute.
What'd you say?
Jason, is that real?
Is what real?
Children of the Court.
Carl Urban is Johnny Cage.
Oh, I saw that earlier. Yeah, I didn't look it up.
He kind of old to be playing Johnny Cage.
You hush.
Just saying.
You don't speak ill of Carl Urban ever.
I like Carl Urban. Don't get me wrong. I think the guy's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, he was the best Judge Dredd.
Yeah.
Dude, he was the best. That wasn't the greatest movie,
he's
but
in a lot of good films.
No, I like him. You know, I think the guy's great. But I mean, Johnny Cage is a particular type of character. I just don't see him as Johnny Cage.
He can pull it off, sir. Yeah, he could do. Yeah, he could do that.
More than Johnny.
Yeah,
Cage.
he could. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. I stand corrected, sir.
Yeah. CLBP.
Oh, they got a new Staybot in it too.
Sergio Valente.
That's gonna be a wait to stream for me.
Yeah. The majority of these.
Oh, I'll go to the movies and watch it.
Nah, I'm all right.
How much? I mean, it'll go either way. It'll go either way for me.
How much is a movie theater ticket in your area?
If I go to the matinee, it's $12.
$12.
Yeah, same here.
All right.
Matinee is up till 3:00.
Nah, you're good, Sergio. We're actually on a lot longer than I expected.
Yeah. With only 3 of us.
Yeah. You guys got to work tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, tomorrow we're celebrating my son's birthday. He's turning 28.
Dude, he sits there and fucking sends videos. He ain't working.
Hey, don't hate on me, Frank.
I'm not, sir. I love the videos. I'm just saying that you ain't that busy.
There was a moment today that you were like, "Bah, bah, bah, bah." I'm like, God dang it, Frank.
I was bored, dude. Send him like 30 videos.
I think we have $6 movies on Tuesdays. Who goes to a movie on a Tuesday?
Old people.
I mean, if I drive 40 minutes to Little Rock, it's free.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But how much is gas?
You just got to know when to sneak in.
Yeah.
I don't know. Forgot how much I spent to go to a matinee the other day with the girls. I think I walked out of there. It was like $60, $70 by the time I left the theater.
Yeah.
So when I go, I really wanted to see the movie. I generally pick like action movies, Star Wars. If a movie comes out, I'm gonna go see it. You know.
Yeah.
So, theater experience.
So I went and watched Nosferatu.
Yeah, you liked it. Evan didn't.
And Evan hated it.
I liked it. Evan
was like,
he fucking hated it.
Yeah. He's like, it was terrible.
He was going off.
Well, I mean, was it like the original? Like too much like the original, or was it more like
it's a very it's gothic.
Okay.
Gothic, artsy. It's very image heavy.
Right.
Yeah. Evan said it wasn't as true to the original. Like they took some changes on it.
Yeah, there's some things that are switched out in it, but it was overall the same to me.
Yeah. Why does a vampire have an Evan mustache? Evan.
Yeah. Evan like Twilight. So the whole mustache thing though, but he's more so kind of getting into some history. The original one, there was a lot of basis on it that it was very anti-Semitic.
Really?
And if during the time, it's a lot of the same imagery and some of the same things. So look pre-World War II, and you can see them building on that fear because it's a German film.
Mm-hmm.
But for that area that the Count's from, that's kind of the look of the people. So that explains why he would have a mustache.
He got a mustache.
He used chocolate to his blood. Yeah. So wait till it comes out then.
Oh yeah, I mean it's one of the. I don't think you'll like it that much, but I mean I liked it. Craig and Michelle went and saw it. They said they liked it.
I like vampire movies. So,
it's good.
Of all the horror movies, vampire movies are the ones that I will sit with. You know, zombie movies, not so much. Don't know why.
It's got to be. Yeah, there's certain one. The last zombie movie I liked was World War Z.
World War Z. I did see that
And
one.
they were going to do another one. They were going to do a sequel to that, and they never touched it.
Yeah,
They haven't.
Yeah.
Because that's the first time I think I ever saw like fast moving zombies. I'm like, shit, that's scarier. That's way scarier.
Yeah.
Dude, but that shit really gives me anxiety, man. Like sometimes I watched I go through Facebook and I see, I guess I don't know what game it is, but there's a game that this guy's playing and there's zombies, there's waves of zombies coming at him and he's throwing bombs.
It's free on Epic.
So, but I'm watching this and the guy's sitting on top of a building. There's zombies all over the place and he throws a bomb down there and all of a sudden the wave starts coming at him and he's shooting and doing it. And I'm watching it and I'm literally having anxiety watching the shit.
Change the channel, Candy. Let's go.
It's like I can't deal with all that. It's like it's too. That's like too could happen.
That's why I don't play them, because I'm like, you start like stressing. I'm like, I'm not relaxing.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just, for me, it's just too much of something that could possibly happen. Whereas the vampires, like, that's never gonna happen. You know,
I still haven't seen that one. Zombieland.
I love Zombieland. Zombieland's great. Yeah. You ever seen that one?
Nope, I haven't seen that.
Dude,
that's the one with what's his face, right?
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
Woody
Harrelson, and
it's got this dude in it from Ghostbusters. Vakeman. Can't think of his name right now.
Dan Aykroyd?
No,
the other guy.
Murray.
Bill Murray.
Oh, Bill Murray.
Yeah.
Bro, that movie's hilarious, bro.
Yeah.
Especially on weed. Watch that when you're high, bro. You're gonna love
it. That's this weekend's assignment. That's your homework for the weekend.
It's great. It's the best zombie movie out there, in my opinion.
Bummer. I gotta watch that one too, because there's a sequel coming out at 28 days later.
Yep, there is a sequel.
Yeah. Well, I think we're getting pretty late here right now.
Yeah.
I see Ralph's starting to fidget with things.
I'm dude. I'm tired. I'm tired. Had a full day today.
Hemorrhoids are flaring.
Yeah.
I've been in this chair too long. He's looking for his donut.
For all you guys who are still hanging out right now, I really appreciate you hanging in for 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's awesome. Really appreciate
don't forget Spice Runners tomorrow either.
Exactly. Spice Runners will be out tomorrow. And I don't know what they're doing, because Eben's not here, so it can't really explain exactly what the show's going to be about. But it's definitely going to involve alcohol and Star Wars, so that's always a good combination.
100%.
And their raving review of Skeleton Crew.
Yes.
Right? I'm sure Jason's going to love it.
Yes.
One of the Jasons, anyway.
It's got to be. It's one of them, I think. And one of them went to wasn't he at a wrestling match last week? So he's got to really get his love out for the Skeleton Crew. True.
Anyway,
and again, real quick, our buddy Craig started up a YouTube channel, so please check it out.
Yeah, they do skits on there. It's funny as hell.
He'll have more.
Yeah, it's good stuff. All right, so everybody, Happy New Year again. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and tune into the Spice Runners Lounge tomorrow. And until next time, may the force be with you. See ya.
And you, and you, and you, and you.